20-foot spear right there.
Right there. Did you? Oh,
There we go, linger.
little bit.
You want to shift it up further?
Right there.
So
Oh,
all
yeah.
my guys need to make saves, or they are what?
Immune to charmed, frightened. Creature comes indifferent
Indifferent about creatures
Yeah.
of your choice.
None of these.
damaging.
None of the three guys in the zone are charmed.
Okay. It just stays there, right? Yep. As long as I
Yeah, it's
concentrate on it.
concentration for a minute. So,
Which means
Okay.
Eric is immune.
He already was.
Right. So wait, just to clarify on this, it's not anything that enters there must then make the save. That's just the initial cast radius, and then its concentration to maintain the effect on the affected. Like if Mike ran into that, it would have no effect on him. Just to clarify.
Okay. Well, I will drop it next turn. I thought they might have been charmed, like
Gotcha.
Mike was.
no, they're willing servants of the Dark Lord,
Gotcha.
and the undead soldier is a mindless construct that is. I wouldn't call it charmed so much as dominated or its will is its master's.
You gonna take that from him, Connor? He just called you a
Has no agenda of its own.
I think I just got upgraded to the Dark Lord.
Mm.
I'm pretty okay with that.
Vampires are next.
Before that happens, actually, that doesn't do me any good. All right. Vampires are going to move thusly with the objective of blocking me from Eric. Like they're trying to shield me some kind of way.
Good luck with that.
I don't know how effective that is because he's huge, but they're going to give it a valiant effort. And Eric is going to take 2 unarmed strikes and 2 bites. Those are all they're not at advantage. They're base rolls. Eric, what's your AC?
23.
All right, one of them hits you for 7 piercing and 7 necrotic. It looks like those are rolling to just Chris.
So
Not sure how to
7
fix that.
damage in total. Okay.
Well, and your hit point max is reduced by however much necrotic you took.
Is that still not a save against that?
There is no save.
Okay.
No save.
How much total damage was it, Connor?
7.
14. But Eric's a barbarian, so I think it halves. And then, Chris, I'm going to do a fun little legendary action. I'm going to disrupt life. So I think that'll hit our good friend Eric, as well as this little phase spirit. DC 18 Constitution save, or they take
21 necrotic.
about that much necrotic damage. Ooh, nice roll.
At least that costs 3 legendary actions to use.
Okay. So
Would
the
that be
Alcide
3 or 4?
28. Would what be 3 or 4?
The damage. I saved, so that goes down 14. Barbarian, it
14.
goes down 7, and then like
I think it rounds in your favor.
so 3 damage. Got it.
What's half for making
And
and then
then-
half for resisted, so it should be 7, right?
I have another thing that gives me resistance to magic.
Don't think resistance is stacked.
I asked last time.
Well, I mean, your barbarian resistance and a specific resistance would stack, but multiple specific resistances wouldn't stack.
So would it be 7 then?
Yeah.
Just gonna wear him down slowly but surely. That's the objective here.
The only problem with that is I can heal myself.
That is problematic.
Gonna have to break out the big guns. All right, vampires. Turn 3 of Arabelle's banishment spell progresses. Garth, it is your turn.
All right. I'm just going to cast Haste on Ferris. That's going to drop this left web. So that's gone. But move a little closer. But Ferris is hasted. And then
If only I had 2 reactions.
yeah. All right. So both my defenders are down. I think it's an action to bring it back. I think it takes some time too. Okay, so I just have the mount. Let me roll to see if he recharges his web. Does not. I'm just going to have him disengage, and then crawl up this wall. I don't know how high the thing is or not, but to the top of whatever that is. Actually, to the outside of it. He's got 80 movement with his horseshoes, so he's on the outside side of that wall. And that will be me.
Ferris the Mighty.
Move up 1, reach over to grab him. So what would that be?
Well, he's got a half cover, so +3 AC.
Okay.
This
So
vampire
Ferris-
are attempting to shield him with their body.
I'm gonna shield spell as well, so my AC is 30.
Okay, never mind then. Wait, he's also restrained.
He is restrained. Yep.
He's restrained, yeah.
So would that make it any easier, or just for him to not struggle when I'm grabbing?
It will make
It's
it
an
make it
advantage.
easier in that it will give you advantage.
Yeah, so I think a grapple. You don't even have to hit to grapple. It's a grapple check, right?
Athletics.
Right.
Isn't it?
It's not an AC thing. It's your athletics versus his athletic or dexterity or
Yep.
acrobatics. His call. It's not even a hit roll.
Oh, okay.
Well,
And
If you're not trying to hit him, then you really can't get to him because he's not next to you.
okay, then that's a waste of a nat 20. I do have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, so he has a
just in
10-foot
case.
reach. He's in range. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to give Thorn an advantage on his athletics check because you're reaching over the vampire to try to pluck him up, which is likely still going to be blown because you rolled a nat 20. But go ahead and roll your roll, Thorn.
Or can you make it?
No.
No,
not
he
sure.
cannot. He
I
cannot
can't
use
legendary
me.
it either.
Gotta hit the
All right.
gym.
You grab up the Lich and have him in your grasp, Eric.
Okay. And how hard can I throw him down over the edge? I want to make it so these guys can't get to him to bring him back up. At least they'll have to spend a few
I mean,
turns.
we established last week because he separated.
I mean, you can throw him pretty hard, but the truth of the matter is that you know, terminal velocity is the thing, and it doesn't really matter how hard you throw him; he's still going to go the same speed in a matter of seconds. So it's largely irrelevant.
Okay. And yep, chucking him off.
Okay,
Baldur's gating this shit.
Ferris throws Thorn over the edge.
Oh wait, before I throw him off, can the rope thing that he has, the dog thing. How securely is it on him?
The what thing is
You said that
his
he
robe?
had the dog thing that was absorbing radiant damage.
Yes, he does. He has a shroud.
Okay. Can I pull
He-
that off of him real quick before I check him?
You can try.
Okay. Would that be strength or?
It's gonna be a will save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
And he hit advantage on wisdom save.
Oh yeah, for your thing. Yeah, so 24.
Good lord, Eric.
Mhm.
Chris, do I get to contest that some kind of way?
It rolled a 3.
Yeah, no. It's you're good. I'm putting in the correct die formulation.
Oh, gosh.
Eric, you take 15 points of necrotic damage, and
Nice.
instead of hurling Tharn over the edge, you kind of just drop him, and he clips the edge of the bridge and falls over anyway. But your body is spinning in an ungainly head over. You ever seen Titanic? You know, at the end when they're all falling off the boat, and that cat that catches the propeller on at the end, and he goes spinning ass over apple cart all the way into the water. That's exactly what you got going on
Nice.
going on right now, Tharn. Except it's all right because your head's up here, and you can still see what's going on.
But he can't do anything.
And with that, does that take my whole turn? Even my hasted one? Or hasted action?
Yeah, the second action was to throw him over.
So I can still use
Chris,
my hasted one?
before
No, your first action you don't get. I mean, you only get multiple things if you take the attack action and you grappled him. So that was your full first action. And the
Okay.
second
Grapple
action
is
was
grapple replaces an attack, so if you have extra attack, you can do multiple.
I have 2
It's part
attacks.
of the attack
So
action.
you can take a swing on one of the vampires if you want.
Yep. I'll take a swing at this guy.
I had to do a surprising amount of research on grapple for the other character in the other game. It's
Eric,
janky
was
as-
that top or bottom?
Top.
Ow. All right. Chris, before
Guys, I got this
have
cool cloak thing.
Before what?
before I have Mike kill him, my vampires are going to do some legendaries.
Okay.
Unarmed strike 1 and 2. Eric, I think that's 1 hit or
He
Still
does have a
not.
25 AC now, if that matters, from the haste.
I hit him with a 25.
Okay.
Which is, with the resistances and everything, I think it goes to 3 points. It was 12 bludgeoning initially. And then, Mike, I'm going to have you
Never
shoot
whisper.
Eric for as many times as you can without using the sharpshooter penalty.
Well, I don't know that I can do that. Because the fire elemental's back there and I'm scared to death of fire. So you'll have to clear that with the DM first.
Well, you're not going near the fire. You're just
Yeah,
but I
shooting
gotta
you-
look at it. But I gotta look
you
at it.
are able to keep this 100+ foot distance and shoot Eric with no real terror of the fire. You're pretty fast.
Okay. Yeah, I ran out of a building last time we played.
Well, that's because the whole building was on fire.
And I think I hit Eric once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Wow.
28, so 14.
Okay. I'll have to heal next
And what do I have to roll there, boss man?
What was the initial save, Connor, for the domination?
It was a 21, but it doesn't say he gets a repeat. I can link
Yeah,
the ability.
It's being factored in. It didn't say he gets a repeat. That's me being sloppy. I'm not gonna lock him out of the last battle without a save.
All right.
Even with advantage.
I'm
Mike,
back.
it's your life number.
6. You're right.
Kagaram, are you becoming the giant koala?
I have no choice but to cast Polymorph to become Koala Kong.
I'm killing him first.
It is Thorn Lifender's turn, and he immediately casts Conjure Eucalyptus. I'm sorry.
No.
And,
Yep.
You're one week.
That's actually my legendary. It costs me 0 actions. I am going to Dimension Door myself over here.
So I want to clarify just a couple things, just to make sure, because the head and the body are separate right now. Which one is he
Yes.
casting from? And whenever you fall 600 feet.
60
600.
per round.
Yes. It's
You sure?
yeah. By all means, I mean, unless he's doing something different with it. To be fair, I don't know if he's changing on that, but yeah, it's 600 feet around in D&D. It's nuts.
Oh yeah, I mean that sounds accurate.
I don't know if you can still like cast from your head or whatever, like because your
Post me
skull is
dimension-
still over by Mike. So I don't know.
Post
Power
me
plant.
dimension door real quick. I want to see what the components are on it before I rule on it.
It is just verbal.
If it is verbal, it is cast from your head.
But also, if I'm falling, do anything. So
You came in kind of broken. What was that? Sorry.
my head's just gonna sit there and blow them up.
Alright.
How many spells do you have that's verbal only? Let's find out, boys.
Power word kill.
Maybe, honestly. I don't know. That sounds like it's a word. I could see that.
I tried that one already.
Yeah. It was surprisingly close. So.
So Chris,
even
I
all of
can't
us
cast
have-
anything that has a non-verbal component.
No. Well, you can. You can.
Do I
Your
get
body is
penalties or anything, or is it just?
No, you can cast them. It's just the question is, are you going to be able to save your body before it gets to the bottom and splats? You've got
2.
2 more turns. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well-
about 2,000 feet to the floor of the ravine below, and you just fell 600 feet, so you have 1,400 feet to go.
5.
I'm going to levitate
6,
myself using my staff of power.
7.
That sounds like a good plan.
I don't know how to link that in the
You
chat
can.
because it's not on my character sheet, but it says I
Yeah, you
can
do
do
levitate.
10,
11 like that.
and 12.
So my body is suspended, and then
13.
I will start dropping some fireballs because why not?
Oh, you're
We're gonna
600
hit-
feet.
Yeah, you're
away from
600
it.
feet down below,
14.
suspended in there.
Well, my
Your
head is
body
not.
is. Correct. So if you have a verbal spell or whatever from the head,
15.
yes. That's over by Mike, I believe. I think it's still over there. I don't think it's moved, right?
16.
One creature or loose object of your choice you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. An unwilling creature that succeeds on a Constitution throw is unaffected.
19,
Target can only
20.
target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach, which allows it to move as if it were climbing.
22.
You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within a spell's range.
24.
He's out for 30 turns, boys. No.
20 feet. 20 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm moving up slowly but surely. But can I do a non-verbal spell from my head or not?
You can't do things that need a somatic component with your head unless you have
Unless it's twinkle
your
your
tongue,
nose.
or
Yeah.
like tongue work.
Do liches have tongues? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, they do.
Some do.
Yeah.
No, you cannot. You can only have spells with semantic components go off from your body, and I don't think you're in range for
One.
anything. So, unless it's a self-targeting spell.
2,
You got teleport.
Unfortunately, no.
3,
You
That'd
think
be
a lich
fun.
would know teleport?
4.
I can plane shift, but that's a one-way ticket, and then I can't kill you guys.
And you
Um,
could have just come with me if you were going to do that.
You cannot cast plane shift.
Yeah, but it was more fun to have you banish yourself.
I mean, you could double dimension door and get your body back up to your head.
I think I have to double dimension door. I think that has to be what I. So I'll undo the levitate and try and wind up right there.
So you're
And then
imagining
if I
your
can-
own goal somewhere to get within range, because it's 500-foot range, right? Or you,
1,
I
Let's
don't
see.
know logistics of this is complicated.
2.
I will say 500 feet straight upward for the first one, and then the second one I'll try and target it so I wind up. If I can just make it close to there, but not quite, that's
You
still
could
good.
teleport your head 500 feet down, and then
Yeah,
teleport your body to your head.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, Dimension Door, you can't even target something else and teleport it to you. You can bring something with you that's around you whenever you teleport,
2.
but you can't target your body that's falling 600 foot down and teleport it to
3.
you. You would have to teleport yourself to it using 2 Dimension Doors, and then
Now
a
that
further
raises the
Dimension Door
question
from
of-
there back up.
Okay. So dimension
What
door is
counts as
verbal.
myself?
What he can do is
1,
cast a dimension door verbally and have it appear
2.
beneath his skull and have it fall through, or have his goon
3.
Garm here throw it through the thing, and then let his skull fall and his body catch it.
Well, yeah, he can
3,
double Dimension Door and get his skull to his body falling.
and
He can definitely do
Well,
that.
He'll
But-
only need it once to get his skull to him.
Chris.
Well, he's 600
he-
feet down and 100 feet away, right?
Yeah, but if he teleports his skull into open air 100 feet above him, it's going to fall down.
At the same speed as the body, right?
I hope he
He's
catches
levitating.
it.
He didn't
Because, like,
levitate.
if
'cause
he
he doesn't have
misses
the
that-
action. Or I mean, if he levitates, yes, something like that. If he's doing a different action for that.
2,
You know, the
So the-
problems you come up with
Yeah.
in D&D.
3.
Yeah, I know, right?
So-
Yeah, this is complicated.
So then levitate, dimension door, catch head.
and
That's your turn.
Yeah, more or less
Is
that
that
would
the
work.
best I can do?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
back in one piece.
Yeah, so he's 600 feet below the bridge. So I mean, I guess we could just kill the heart.
Right.
Sounds like that's all I can do then.
Oh,
For this
Vampire
turn.
spawn.
you
Vampire
heartbreaker.
spawn.
Vampire
Logistics of a
spawn.
Vorpal Sword Lich. Mm-mm-mm.
My good buddy doesn't seem to really like this fire elemental, so I think I'm gonna kill it. They're gonna try and flank him, and
He's restrained in the
he's-
web.
He's restrained. He's got the little webby token on him.
Wait, but don't webs
Yeah.
burn up if they touch something flammable?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So how would he be restrained by it? Wouldn't it burn up as soon as it? They only have like. a few
Let me
minutes.
double
Yeah.
check. It mentions the fire on it on how it works.
Uh-huh.
So
It's an
And they
let me
would-
just link
compelling
this
argument.
down.
Did
That's
you give him
one
his 11?
specific-
Yeah, let me see. It mentions on here somewhere with fire.
Any 5-foot cube of web exposed to fire burns away in 1 round. It burns away in 1 round. So,
So
if
he'll
he was
take
restrained,
2d4 fire damage,
it's
which is
And-
okay.
to it.
And the 11 at the start of his turn.
Yep. He regens
just
a little at
logged
the
that.
start.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the 2d4 fire damage.
You're welcome. I
On it.
remember
So when you add
things.
in that 11, that's 16 points total. But he is non-restrained, and he will.
Well, it takes a round for the web to burn away,
Mhm.
and it got set on fire on the fire elemental's turn, right? So it wouldn't
Yeah.
burn away till the start of the fire elemental's turn, or I guess Vinka's turn, at the top of the round, basically.
All right, so he's restrained. This one passed the save though, so he's gonna come up here into that and flank him, and I'm gonna do. Nice, get 4 attacks. All of these are at advantage on Mr. Fire Elemental. Claw, claw, bite, bite. Assuming all of those hit, that is 46.
46.
46.
Give me 1 second.
None of it is magical.
None of
The
those-
are you doing 2 with this one, 2 with this one? 2 attacks each?
Yeah. So they each
Well,
take
this one
2.
down here is going to be neutral, not advantage, correct? Because it's restrained, giving it disadvantage.
So those are all half. So how much was it?
46.
So 23.
Yeah. Although some of it's necrotic too.
Tell me what. Okay, so a bludgeoning is half damage. The necrotic is full.
All right. 30 points of bludgeoning, or sorry, of piercing and slashing, which halves to 15, and then an
Okay.
extra 16 points of necrotic. Vampires are going to heal a little bit.
Hold on. They also take damage.
Yup. Should be 4 pops of your whatever the damage is.
Yeah, so what, 6 on the
Is it
top
that first
one
number?
and 11 on the bottom one?
All right. That might have killed the bottom one. Nope, not quite. I think those are the only spawns I have. My undead soldier buddies.
Undead soldiers are now.
This guy looks like he is. Nope.
Attempt to break it.
Yep. These 2 up top are going to attack the fire elemental at advantage on both. I'm going to start with the far away one just in case I kill him. Hit and miss for
Oh,
Ah.
thank you.
hit the buttons. About that much. Wait.
Huh?
That's not right.
Oh, that's 2d10 plus 6 instead of 10. So it's 2d1 plus 6.
Yeah.
Bear with me just a second here.
Yep.
17 points.
And that's all normal swords.
Those are non-magical attacks.
Okay, so halved. What is that?
8. And then he's going to get the same treatment again from the other guy.
Okay. He made 3 attacks, so he has to take 3 burns.
Yep. And the other guy will hit you
2,
for
3.
a further plus 9, 23, which halves to 11. So 19 points total. My guys take
The first one takes
16.
those 3,
Mhm.
and then the next one is 1, 2, 3. And remember, they're on fire and taking more damage next round.
Yep. 19 on him. This guy, I'm killing this giant koala if it's the last thing I do. 3 attacks.
It might be.
These are just regular rolls.
He's not qualified to kill you.
That's right.
What's your AC?
12.
1 hit. 12 points. Take that. and then 3 strength checks to break out of my web. I think one of them passed.
Let me check. The web's a DC 20.
7.
Ah, none of them passed. And then this
8.
friend over here is gonna beat on Eric a little bit.
10.
Miss.
11.
Okay. It's the soldiers.
That's it.
12.
Vinka.
All right.
13.
Just looking around at my
14.
friends that are left. Anyone injured?
15.
Quick
Uh,
assessment.
Yes, I am.
I mean, my mount, but it's low priority, just being honest.
You're fine though.
Yeah, I'm full.
And Mr. Koala is feeling great.
Just like a minor hit, but I'm good.
All right. Okay, let's do this then. How bad are you hurt, Ferris? I've been healing you for a long time. How bad does it look?
About a quarter. Well,
Oh, okay. Let's
a little
do.
less actually, I think.
What's his move? I never remember. It's all right. I don't think you can get there. So I'll have to do a healing word on you.
Area of effect spell is gone, right?
Yes, sir.
We both had a triple up.
There it is. And we'll make it 3rd level. So that's 12 plus 12 for you.
So
24
Thank you.
total, and everyone in the aura gets 12. Everyone on my
Or-
side.
I'm not sure if Koala's for it, but okay.
Let's see. That's 18. That's 18. All right. Fire Elemental is going to attack that one.
AC 17.
1, 2.
Nice.
Ow.
Couple love taps.
And let's see.
Which one was that on, sorry?
This one right here.
The one
Oh,
on the web.
lower than AC 17 on him. He is toast.
Excellent.
Good. Now kill
Let's
them.
let's see. We'll move up to here, and is going to punch that one. 1, 2. Did you get that?
23.
It is that on the that's on the vampire, right?
Yep.
All right. It's just flat damage on the radiant. Wanted to chat, but he will take about that much.
I think that's everything for me. This turn. Thank you.
First, I'm going to do some legendary actions with the vampires. They're going to, that bottom one is going to unarmed strike this little shiny dude for 15 points of bludgeoning.
Who's what?
I'm
The
hitting your
lower
little
vampire
squid
is
and then
striking your
Althane.
Alcide. He rolled a
And then the
crit
top one is
with
going to hit
attack for-
Eric or miss. And then for their turns, they're going to regain their hit points, or the one who didn't take radiant is. And then the bottom one is going to hit the spirit 2 more times, Jason. Hit 1, hit 2. Assuming the 11 misses. So 7 points of bludgeoning.
AC 15.
All right, 7 points.
7.
And then
Okay, give me 1 second.
on Eric, I hit you. Eric, 5 points of bludgeoning damage, which I think gets reduced down to like 1. I'll take it.
Every little bit helps.
Yep.
That's the vampires. Round
That is it
4
for
of
them.
Bella's banishment goes past. Garth, it is your move.
Wow, Strahd, I'm having such a great time.
I forget that's what 10 rounds on the banishment, right?
Yeah.
Right, she's never coming back. Got it. All right.
I'm pretty sure if you maintain concentration, the thing is permanent. So I didn't think this through.
He's feasting on bystanders in the streets of Baldur's Gate.
I don't think there's a way I can do this without clipping the fire elemental, but I still think it's worth it. I'm gonna do the conjure barrage, shooting holy water on everything. I can draw the cone, but it's basically all the enemies down here and in the web.
They all save with advantage.
The ones in the webs will be neutral then.
Okay.
And then let me
So neutral 1,
double check
neutral
what the holy
2,
water
neutral
was.
3.
It
Those guys
was
fail.
2d6 radiant.
Top 2 soldiers with advantage fail. That last one passes. And then vampire spawn with
Nice.
a
Let me see.
5.
All right, so nice. It's 17 non-magical bludgeoning, if that matters. And then it's 12 radiant, and then half if you made it.
That guy will go away. That guy takes that much. He takes that much.
Sorry,
He
elemental
takes-
collateral damage.
He took full
And
damage from that
then
because
Yeah.
of the water.
Yeah, well, at least the
he
bludgeoning
took
part is
half.
non-magical bludgeoning.
Right,
but-
he took half of that.
Yeah.
there, and half of 29 it rounds up to 15 for me. So that much. My vampires can't regen.
All right, I'm gonna roll a
Messed
d6
up.
for my mount's web. All right, he recharged his web. Okay, so his body's already falling, wrapped up in web. But I don't think it's in range to shoot with a web. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a 500-foot range.
You gave him back his
64.
12 hit points. Right.
I did. Then I guess I'm just going to shoot it at. Which one of these vampires here looks more damaged, if any? I don't even know if we've hit them really.
I hit one on the bottom. I think Bears hit one on the top.
Or are you talking about the
The
three
two
of them up by?
vampires. Yeah, it's really the two vampires I'm interested in.
I think the one on the bottom is more injured.
Okay. Then we'll go ahead and wrap him up. So I believe it's a DC 13 deck save on that bottom vampire.
Coming right up. With advantage, 17.
Then that'll be me.
Now he's angry.
Ferris the Mighty.
Chris, sorry. Unarmed strikes, 1 on the spirit and 1 on Eric.
Okay.
1, 2.
Okay, yeah, I can-
Miss.
Yep. Okay. Ferris, it is your move, man.
Middle one. Is the middle one restrained actually?
No.
I don't think anyone around you is restrained.
Okay.
For
Something
once.
else.
I know, right? I failed you.
And miss on second attack. And miss. Okay. One attack on the middle.
Are those with advantage or straight rolls?
Just straight, I think. I don't think I have anything.
16 AC. So
Yeah.
just that first one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
17 on the middle vampire.
Ow.
For what it's worth, guys, I'm out of 3rd level spell slots.
Nice.
Kill things quickly.
And
Fortunately, we're like level 12, and 3rd level is the highest spell slots I have. Damn half casters.
yep, that's me.
You have an awesome spell list, though.
Yeah, it does have a pretty good spell list.
Chris, 2 more unarmed strikes. Burn the vampire's last legendaries. Miss the spirit. Miss Eric. Nice. Mike, I'm gonna have you shoot Eric again for as much damage as you can possibly hit him for.
He commands you to
just
crit,
think-
Mike.
I just did fire damage. Would that affect that?
His
No,
effects
just-
are regeneration. They won't regen next round.
No, I meant more like he's
Correct.
scared of fire, so would be
Well,
doing
no.
fire damage. Spook him.
No, you're nowhere near close enough to him for you to be a threat to him.
Okay.
Light them up.
No, 70 feet movement. Oh, 90 feet movement, actually. I should get closer.
Hit him with the Vorpal short bow, Mike.
Mhm.
Yeah,
God.
he's not gonna go into melee range with Ferris with the flaming stick that he's wielding. He will shoot him with the bow though.
You there, Mike?
I don't think he's there.
Me neither.
I need a staff of power with Circle of Death on it. Messed up.
So next time I catch up to your body, I will certainly take your staff from you.
Just one hit.
One of those hits. 31. There we go.
Yep.
It's magical too.
Yep.
Yep. So
Fitting.
half. So just one half. Which is
No Strahd, no it's
how much
Kagaram's
damage
turn.
is that? 15.
Yep. 15.
I will.
Oh, and can you repeat his save right quick to see if he's still?
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot
DC
about that.
21 wisdom. Mike, I do feel a little bad about making you shoot Eric, but just a little bit.
It's fine. He's not here to complain.
I will look
Mike replies.
at the
Mike
crowd.
replies with sarcasm and gruff acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
To
Grumble,
the
grumble,
left, to the
bourbon.
right.
Yep.
I will point.
Yeah, pretty much.
I will point to the rafters of the building. Climb the railing of the sidewalk. Do my best, Macho Man Randy Savage, and fly off the turnbuckle first.
Hell yeah.
I do not get paid enough for this.
Wait, you're getting
That's
paid?
it. If I get to him, we're going all the way down. If not, it's going to be bad.
You just do an atomic drop on the lich.
Chad, I got bad news for you.
Yeah,
Well,
I
there's the
know.
head falling
Pile
down on a
driver.
web wrapped up body, so we'll see what happens.
You gotta stick this landing.
All right.
Something's going to be sticky. All right, that's
Okay. So you jump down and go ahead and make me an attack roll to see if you manage to get a hold of him. I guess is the
Just
better
grapple
believe in
rather.
yourself, Dave.
He's
Give you
restrained. You have
advantage.
advantage.
Give you advantage, Dave, for
Believe
multiple
harder.
reasons.
Yeah.
Still
go
no.
ahead. Go ahead and resist on him.
I'm gonna throw up a shield so he misses. AC 27.
isn't that like a grapple? I don't
You
know.
have your
I don't
reaction
know.
already.
I'm like a 20-foot tall koala bear flying through the air. I don't know.
All right. Let's see.
It doesn't say anything about helping you with a grapple, and grapple is an athletics check, so I don't feel like shield's gonna get
I'm
you.
Well,
out of it.
yeah, but
really
that's
good at those
against
athletics
his.
checks.
Yeah, it's against his.
He's very strong.
All right. Yeah, so the giant size and your current unpleasant situation causes you to be pinned into the underbelly of a giant furry koala as you're plummeting to the ground. Its
It
weight
actually sounds
overbearing.
kind of nice.
You do feel love for the first time and wonder if being a lich was the right decision, Carm. Or
Aw, see,
Lauren, I
I
have to
tried
say.
to get you with love before it was too late. I didn't realize I had to go all the way to furry.
All right, it's Lauren's turn then.
All right, I'm starting to question my life decisions, but I don't know if I'm questioning them enough that I can't do that. That's Chris's call because the koala would have
I
started
was
taking
just
me
being,
down.
I was just being clever. You're already in too deep to turn around now.
Yep. So assuming that works,
Mhm.
I
You're not-
think I teleport myself back up, and the koala just keeps falling.
But he's right on you. He's literally touching you. If you go through the dimension door, you take the koala with you. It's magic. It'll stretch.
That's what I'm wondering. I think that's the DM call. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know on that one. Plus,
Chris,
he can
what's the
only
verdict on
he'll
that?
still be in the air after he dimensions
He's
door
a
you. It won't even
really-
bring him all the way back up.
He's a really powerful lich.
Well, I did
feel
one
like
last round, so it should take me up to the top.
I am going to cite this line in the spell description. You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller
Mhm.
who is carrying gear up to their carrying capacity. So giant koala does not qualify.
No.
So, in that case, I think. Sorry, koala. I think I teleport back up, and the koala's just kind of stuck there.
Well, your body fell 600 down, stopped with levitate. You teleported your head to fall down to catch your body last turn. You're 600 feet down still.
Yep. So
You can
you're,
dimension door 500 feet back, but you're still
you
100
can
away.
lower yourself up 500 feet. You're still 100 feet below the bridge. Are you
100
gonna
feet
spin?
below the. Chris, I'm actually going to angle it, so I am actually. To cast Fireball, do I need to be able to see the point? It just says a point you.
Yeah, you need to be able to see it.
Choose-
You need line of sight.
We don't want to let wizards spawn fireballs in the rooms next door. Nobody wants that. Maybe the wizard, but
Oh, no.
No one else
All
wants
right, and
that.
then
We're not doing that loop again.
I
double
am the
dimension door back
Unabomber.
up to here.
You guys haven't killed him yet?
no.
Nope.
All right. Double dimension door back up to there. That's Tharn the Life Ender's turn. Vampire spawns.
All right, he is going to move up here. I'll take an opportunity attack from the fire elemental. And
I'm flying.
I don't think I hit.
Just to clarify, if you still want to do that, I'm flying up in the air.
how high up are you?
At least 60 feet.
All right. Then he will instead. Jason, are you flying as well?
His mic came in broken, but I don't think he is.
No, I am not.
All right. This guy, I think he can just make it over here. If I go, wait. Wrong thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to hit you with 2 smacks. Smack 1, smack 2. For however much damage that's worth. And then one of these soldiers broke the restrained last turn, so he will move up here. This guy will move over, and they will hit the fire elemental with 6 attacks between the two of them. All of these at advantage. What's his AC? Is it 15?
Who are you hitting? What?
Fire alley.
Your
Fire
elemental.
element.
Oh, I'm still trying to do the damage on my guy. Sorry.
Take your time.
Fire elemental's AC is 13.
13. I think that's 5 hits. For a total of that much plus 15. 46 damage. Sorry, elemental.
And
And then
half.
they're going to take a bunch of 46 half, 23. This guy's going to just die from the burns.
All right, let me.
This
do the
guy,
burn.
you probably want to
1,
roll.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got it. He's not looking too hot.
Oh, he's
These
looking
two
too
guys
hot.
are going to try and break out of this friggin' web. Nice. One of them got it.
Yep.
Even with the 20. This guy is going to attack. Actually, he's going to come up and flank. And they're going to attack our good buddy, Mr. Ferris. All of these at advantage. I'm just trying to get one hit. Nope, not even close. All right, that's it for those guys.
Vinka.
I feel like I have a friend. All right.
I was like, you guys are so quiet.
I'm gonna cast a spell. So let me draw that. So it's 30 feet long. So
That's how old I was when I met him. But he included me for another year.
now
Nice.
that should hurt the vampire that's trying to beat the crap out of me.
Yep.
I don't know how much the damage they take from water, but
The damage is at the end of its turn. I'll link the thing for you, but
okay.
20 points of acid damage around.
Okay.
And the Aliseed is going to disengage and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And that's my turn.
Vampires.
Vampires are. I don't even know why I'm still trying to do this, but they're going after Eric. That looks like one hit. Oh, if only I had advantage. Eric, I think I hit you for 9 points of blood. Wait,
You do have advantage.
7
being
points of
flanked.
bludgeoning damage.
You
I
do
do.
have
Won't it be
you
4?
do have advantage. He's being flanked.
All right, so in that case, a total of 15 points of non-magical damage and 26 necrotic.
Is that what they have?
No, not already halved.
So-
So-
the The 15 would get double halved, and then the necrotic
Two.
damage we don't single.
3. So 11 points. No. 16 points total with all the reductions. I think I did my math right. And your hit point max is reduced by 26. Or whatever that's worth.
Sure, okay. So there goes my. Okay. That's gonna be a problem.
Arabelle round 5. Garth Greymane.
All right, I'm going to move a little bit over here, but I'm going to chuck my hammer at this guy. 24 hit him?
On the vampire spawn?
No, on this undead guy here.
The undead
Yeah,
that's triggering the
10 points.
That's
I
the
think he's.
intent.
All right. All right,
into him.
Yep, that's right.
that works.
You have Mjolnir too?
Yeah, pretty
Lord.
much. And
It's like,
Would you
it's
like
like
to-
a bait. It's like one of those Mjolnir keychains.
all right, then second throw. Actually, as well as hitting that guy, I'm going to activate my arcane jolt to heal 2d6 to Ferris. Max roll again.
Nice.
12
Nice
back to
roll.
Ferris. All right, my second attack I'm going to do at the top vampire. And a 13 probably misses.
13 misses.
All right, let me
Not by much, but
let me see. All right, I did not get that back. I want my spider to do then. All right, I'm gonna have him move in. It's gonna be a little hard to see, so I'm gonna put him like right here. I'm gonna have him be underneath this bridge, on the belly
Sure.
side, and I
Okay.
guess have him dodge. That'll be me.
Onto the bridge.
legendaries from the vampire is going to take 2 swings at Eric. Miss.
Ferris the Mighty, your move.
Can Lesser Restoration get rid of the block on my temporary on my max HP?
Let
me look at the thing.
Yeah, let me look at the thing. Can I be saying box ball?
Oh, long rest. Okay.
That's a Chris call.
But also,
Yeah.
there are spells like Aid that can increase your maximum.
Yeah, I would have used 8 on myself, so
You shouldn't give people AIDS. All right.
Right, but it'll increase your current max, whatever it is.
Checking the correct wording on Lesser Restoration right now. Yeah, no, Lesser Restoration is not going to do the job.
okay. And Lay on Hands won't do it either then. Okay.
Doesn't it say one condition or effect with Lay on Hands, though? Like, to spend 5...
Yeah, but lots of things are too high level to be fixed by
Yeah.
lesser restoration.
Greater Restoration would do it because it can any reduction to one of the target's ability score or one effect reducing the target's hit point maximum. So yeah, it's just Lesser Restoration is not potent enough to take care of that.
Okay. I'll attack the middle guy. 1,
Hit.
2,
Hit.
3.
Good God.
Is he alive?
67 points of damage. All right. I see how it
And
is.
for good measure, I will add a Defying Smite in there.
Oh God.
So Defying Smite, that should, because he's undead, that would increase it.
It doubles
Listen.
it, right? Or adds a D8 or something.
I think it adds a D8. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I just find Defying Smite. I have above things. There we go. Defying Smite. 2d8 plus 1d8 against undead. Okay. So 3d8. 8. 19 more damage.
Good
Nice.
lord.
Is
He's
he
definitely
alive?
not regenerated. He is alive, but barely.
And
Put the little bloodied icon on him.
I did 3 attacks, so I can do 2 multiplying smites, right?
Oh lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can smite every attack. Yeah.
Chris, do you want to just assume for simplicity's sake that he's dead? He's got like 20 hit points.
Oh, I
11.
Hey, that's 21. All right.
21.
There you go.
that was
128.
the middle one, yes.
Yep.
He's got a couple left, but he's not long for this world.
I thought you said he had 20.
He's gonna do one more legendary action attack while he still can. Try and have his revenge. Nice. There we go. Eric, 29 points of bludgeoning, but that gets halved down to like 7, I think.
Okay.
You got one last swinging.
Okay. Gorm, it's your move. And
You're safe again.
no, as you are standing here, feeling your body move at the behest of this lich, you realize that doing his bidding may not be what is best for you. And for the first time in your sad undead existence, you manifest an expression of legendary resistance and break free.
Oh, wonderful. Is his head still on the ground, or did he pick it up?
No, he
It
is
is-
back. He's back together.
But he is
Fully
restrained
attached.
next to you. Good luck.
Well then, let me see if I got a character sheet somewhere around here. Didn't think I'd be using it again. All right.
What? This from last round? It's been one round. Like what?
What? I haven't had
Yeah,
it since we
Hasn't been in
started.
control. He hasn't been in control of his character yet this week. The last time he had it open was probably last week.
I'm gonna throw up one of those. 27 AC.
And like that, it's over. Next.
Hey, you almost had me there.
Kagaram, you plummet a further 600 feet to the floor of the chasm below the
I
castle.
will-
Do you have anything you want to do
Yeah, I
whilst you're plummeting?
will pull out a sprig of mistletoe from you probably don't want to know where, and cast transport
Aw.
via plants, and land next to Jason through his sprig of mistletoe.
Oh my god, you guys hang mistletoe off your tailbone?
Okay. You're up here, clinging to the wall.
Do I take like an ass ton of falling damage, or am I still alive?
No, you never hit. He never hit the ground. You were just falling. You still had. I said it's 2,000 feet. You had the
Dave.
initial 600 to fall, and then this round is 1,200 feet. You still have 800 feet to go.
Don't
Yeah. I do
ask
think he's a drop
questions
form to cast a
about...
spell, though, right?
Isn't he high enough to cast Inform? But don't ask too many questions about where the velocity of your descent went.
I will look knowingly at the crowd and egg them on.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about the whole physics interacting with
That's
magic.
like boring math stuff. Just skip it with magic.
Worst case, max falling damage is what, 10d6, I think? Surprisingly livable.
Yeah.
thing. I think it's 20d6.
That might be
But
it. Yeah.
either way, he was in polymorph, so he would just hit the ground and splatter into
Yeah,
a puddle
yeah.
of goo, and actual him would be inside the puddle of goo. So
He had a lot of
Alright,
cushion.
Yep, Thorn, it's on you, man.
All right. I'm going
Dominate
to use
undead. No, I'm
this
just kidding.
spell to heal myself for 43 points.
Wait, what? Necrotic damage just heals you?
Yup. Is there any way I can break the restraint?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's actually. Let me
Succeed
pull
on
it
the
up.
strength
Surprise-
check.
Surprisingly
It's
easy.
it's web. You could set it on fire,
It is
or you could,
10 or 5 hit points, 10 AC, vulnerable to fire.
Then I'm gonna fireball me and Mike.
Okay.
oh god,
Did you just fireball center on me?
Yep.
Just for fun, I'm gonna use the 5th level version from my Staff of Power, which is 10 of these. I gotta do it 6 and 4. 28 points of fire damage, Mike, on a failed save, half as much on a success. It is
Dex check,
DC 20.
sir.
You
So
made
Mike,
All right,
Mike, you only take
14 points from you.
but you are now afraid of Thorn.
The web is gone.
He made you his bitch and he set you on fire.
pretty much.
Okay, webs are gone, and that's Thorn's turn. Yeah,
That is it.
vampire spawn.
All right. He's mad that this koala didn't die, so he's going to hit him with 2 attacks. Although I have the feeling he's not long for this world.
He's not a koala anymore, by the way.
He human turned koala turned human thing.
They're all at disadvantage.
He's actually a little giant.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, you're
All
punching
right, I
through
think
a
this
wall of
does
water.
miss then. Yeah, miss. That assuming your AC is higher than 15, those both miss.
Yeah,
Um,
and what you have to ask yourself is, am I a human taking the form of a koala, or a koala taking the form of a human?
Mhm.
I thought
Yeah,
you
that's
were
a good
You
call.
have to
you were
say
a
it,
giant. I thought you were a giant, Ken.
Oh yeah,
but you have to say
details,
it in a
details.
koalan
That's
accent.
the
This
form,
guy-
that's the one form you haven't used in this fight. Is your storm giant thing?
True.
You can do that.
He
Yeah.
can turn into a slightly smaller version of a storm giant, bigger than himself, but not
Okay.
as big as a full-on storm giant.
All right. This guy is going to hit Jason's little spirit 3 times, trying to take this guy out. 15, 16, 24. I think those all hit, right?
Yep.
All right. Come on, big rolls. +9. Nice. 16 points of slashing, which I think gets halved.
Not for him.
All right, 16 points.
He took
And
it.
then my 2 friends over here are going to try and break out of this web. They did not succeed. Oh, I get one more guy on Eric. He will take. He's going to move around the side and flank and get 3 swings with advantage. Miss. Oh, I got a hit. Eric, does a 24 hit you?
No.
He's
25?
to a 25, yep.
Yeah, 25.
All right. 2d10 plus 3. That was 3. Ignore that. 10 plus 3, 13 points of slashing, which gets halved down to like 3. 2 strength checks to. Oh, wait, I already did those. These guys are still webbed. That's it for them.
Vinka.
All right.
Oh, and sorry, Tharn will Ray of Frost on Mike. For that much. Nope.
I'm gonna cast the spell. Everything within 60. Cast.
We didn't
Oh,
see
yeah.
it.
There it is. So, I'll cancel it. All right. So, oh, So I get. The Aliseed, Ferris. Do you need any, Garth, or do you want your spider to have it?
I'm full. I'll give it to the spider. Yeah.
And the spider. Okay, so
Mhm.
everyone gets 25 hit points.
Nice.
Thank you.
Did the vampire get 25 too?
No.
Mhm.
Won't healing hold them?
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't work. So that's 25, and then he got his. All right, so he's gonna go.
Oh, and my spawn takes 20 points from that wall of water.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 to there, 4 to there, and go to right there. You get an
Opportunity attack
Yep.
for +3, 9 points.
9 points. And the Aliseed's gonna punch the vampire. 1, 2.
Owl seed?
It hit.
And
Ouch.
that's me.
Vampires are going to legendary attack Eric. One hit for have down to 1 point of damage to you, Eric.
Thank you.
And Tharn will drop a ray of frost. 12 points of cold to Mike.
Okay. Vampire's regular turn.
Vampire's regular turn. 2 attacks from each of them at advantage because of flanking. Miss, hit, hit, hit. All right, Eric, total of 10 points of damage. And your hit point max is reduced by 7. This guy regens. Did the vampires take radiant this turn?
The bottom one did.
The bottom one took fire, I believe.
Bottom one did.
He got smited
he
for
also
radiant.
took-
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottom one got a smite too.
Smited for radiant, yeah. So his regen is off.
All right,
I don't think the
top one
Top
is
one did that.
uninjured. Bottom one is about to die. Tharn will cast one more ray of frost on Mike. Use my last legendary. 16 hit you. Probably
There might-
not.
I don't think it does, but
No, it doesn't hit.
No.
Narrowly avoided.
Bella turn 6. Garth Greymane.
let me check. If the spider gets his web back, he does not. Okay. I will chuck my hammer at this guy. It's coming up. All right.
See what you got. That's a hit.
All right. 8 damage.
Is that
and then-
magical?
It is magical. And I don't think you've known it, but I have the crusher feat, so I can move them 5 foot in any direction. And that's a
Straight
direction.
back.
No. Upright off the bridge.
Is there a wall in the way, or is he falling off?
I think the spell of water is that you can move through it, right?
No. He's not. I'm not. I'm talking about. We're not talking about the water. Yeah.
That's what Connor just said. Like,
You're-
No, he's asking
the-
if the bridge has a wall on the side, or not.
If not, that vampire's out.
Yeah, it's got a wall, but either way, if the vampire got thrown off, it could use its spider climb ability to grab onto the side of the bridge and hold on. So
Yeah, but he's easy pickings now for Ferris, which is not good.
Oh yeah, he would definitely be at disadvantage, or Ferris would rather be at advantage to attack him. But
Yep.
it is what it is. That's Garth.
No. So then I'll arcane. How are you looking, Ferris? Are you full health? So close to it?
With the HP reductions, I am close to full health.
Then I'll do the arcane jolt to deal damage on that top one. Then, so a further 7 damage on that one.
You can take it.
And I will check
Flesh
my.
wound.
I'll do my second throw at the bloodied one then. For 8 damage.
8 points. Still hanging on. One good hit's gonna finish him off.
He said he was at 20. He took 21, didn't die. Then took 8 and didn't die. Damn.
He's got like 30 something. He's got 15 health left now. So one swing from Eric will kill him, or
All right.
a really good hammer throw.
Then I will have the spider. What do I do with him? I guess I'll just have
Oh,
him.
spiders come into play. I hope that spider's sturdy.
I'm gonna have the spider. So it's gonna be a little hard to see, but I'm gonna have him move. He's underneath the bridge, so over by Ferris, and I want to try and have him shove that vampire off the wall.
That's just wrong.
Admittingly, I don't have the best strength on him, so there's a very real chance this doesn't work. But
Just
Cody's
believe in yourself,
spider
Cody.
creeps out from its hidden position beneath the bridge where it's been lurking, waiting for just such an opportunity to make a victim of someone, and scuttles over the edge and around and reaches up with its forearms and its pincers and tries to grab the vampire from below and throw it off the bridge.
all
18.
let's see.
Beat that.
You look like you'd make a good
All right,
victim.
I'm gonna burn one of my. I have 3 inspiration points. I'm gonna try burning one of these. Probably won't work, but worth a shot. Hey,
Wow.
it
Oh.
actually did matter.
Vampire's going flying.
What you didn't know, that vampire had nightmares about being pulled out of the bed just that way. And
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, this is where the vampires sprout wings all of a sudden. No.
Thank goodness that vampires can't
All
shift
right.
into flying creatures.
Hey, it's 600 foot down, so even if it does, it's gonna be a while before it gets back.
The one
16 hit.
remaining vampire is going to take a swing at Eric, but you go ahead and inflict some pain on him. Final attack, he deals 2 points of damage to you, and I think he's going to die now, but that's okay.
So 16 hits.
16 does hit. He's got 15 health. Yep.
Done. And from there, I can easily get to you.
So you want to do that?
both he does.
Yep.
He wants to touch.
And
He
you're
wants
flanked.
to get so close to you.
As long as you're sure.
Okay, now I'm getting. That's his arms.
No, he's just trying to psych you out, man. Don't let him get to you. Come on, you got this. You got this.
Hey, he's already shot 3 Ray of Frost. You should be good.
Throwing up a shield, AC 27, which
Okay.
apparently isn't going to stop you. All right.
Okay, so that hit,
16 points.
and I will burn up my. I'm going to burn 2 level 2 spell slots and a level 1 spell slot.
Can you stack divine
No, you
Smite?
can't. Yeah, you can only. It's
okay.
only 1 smite per attack. Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
dump all of
Is
it.
this
on one
radiant
hit.
damage?
Okay.
But if you hit more than
Yes.
once, you can do it on each individual hit, right?
Yeah, because you don't have your shroud anymore, so the radiant isn't halved.
Oh, he's got it.
No,
I thought
took the
Ferris ripped
slot
it off and took the 10d10 before he threw him off.
Ferris
Tried to
grabbed
rip
it
it off.
and it zapped the shit out of him, and he let go and dropped him.
Oh. I
Oh,
took it.
yeah, that's not what you said before. Okay,
Hey,
yeah. I
it's still
didn't-
damage.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I thought that was clear from the damage taking. I could have been clear. No, yeah,
I
no.
thought that
When
was
you
just-
when you touched it in a purposeful way with the intent of taking it from him, it pumped you full of necrotic energy, and
It has
Yeah,
an
you had to
anti-theft
let it go.
device.
yeah, it belongs to him.
Okay. Oh, I just had a good idea. Okay. I'll save that for next one then, since I just used all my actions. Okay.
Well, you haven't used your hasted action, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did. I used my first attack to bring the guy kill the first guy over here, and then 2 attacks here.
Oh, I see. I didn't see the third attack yet. Never mind. You're good.
All right, now I want to see what this fire does to Mike.
What fire?
The fireball I just shot you with.
Oh,
That was
Oh.
so last turn.
yeah, that was last turn.
AC 27. Oh, I live to see another day.
Well, at least the next 6 seconds.
That too.
Right. Kagaram.
You've left me no choice but to turn into a giant Quetzalcoatl.
I feel like there's a lot
Now-
of potential to blend those two names together.
In order to turn into that, you have to be able to spell it.
IT.
It's not in the rules as written.
IT. Checkmate.
I'm a wisdom-based character. And then I'm going to haul ass towards you. Does anybody want to ride? I will look and see if anyone wants a pickup.
QUETZALCOCA.
I'll tag along. Why not?
Whatever. I don't know. I got it. If I had a
Can we
piece
give the
of paper
demon
and
inspiration?
paper,
I think he just got it right.
Mhm.
And can I
Yeah, that's pretty
shoot
impressive.
the flying dinosaur out of the air?
Oh, that's messed up.
I mean, yeah, you can try. Are you shooting it with the Rare Frost as a bonus action or legendary action rather?
I'm out of my legendaries for this round, but on my turn, he's gonna be having a rough day.
All right. Well, it is your turn.
All right, Mr. Quetzalcoatl. 5th level
Still
fireball
pissing me
from
off
the
that it's
staff.
not green.
42 points of fire on a failed save, half as much on a success. And to Garth.
I will use.
Hey, I did get it right.
That
I
is a
will-
fail. DC
Let me
20.
just double check.
All right, I'm a druid form again. You're still ground.
Let me see what the upcasting this does. I'm just mostly doing it for the resistance, but okay. Yeah, I'll just do that first level. It's fine. So what is the? Oh, fireball to Dex.
It is a Dex DC 20.
All right. Failed that. So how much damage?
42.
All right, so it's 21 because of the absorb elements, and I'll make a concentration check, which I made.
And then my other spell, I'm going to drop a wall of force around me.
In what
I
sort
don't
of
have
formation?
Sorry?
What sort of formation?
Blocking me from ideally Mike and Eric. Just little protective dome around me.
You also
Okay.
realize you can't cast fireballs.
I can't cast fireballs.
Not through a wall of force.
Yeah.
They go
Is
hit the wall.
fireball verbal or
Which one?
semantic or material?
It is verbal. It is all three.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't go through a wall of force, unfortunately, but it will stop you
All
from
right.
getting pummeled by these two.
Yep.
So each
I did get
summons
rid of
up
the
a-
restrain last turn too.
a small hemisphere of slightly shimmering black force energy to block him off from the two of you, and it is the vampire spawns that remain go.
the one final vampire spawn is going to go after Mr. Vinka Sungrove. I think he's going to die this round, but
Okay, he takes 20 points of damage again.
At the end of his turn, yeah.
at the end, he has to hit you for 24 first if your AC is low enough. And then he
18.
is 18. One hit for 13 points.
Got you.
Your hit point max is reduced by 4, although I don't think it really matters. And he is actually just barely hanging on.
Okay.
And then, Chris, I am going to use my fun little legendary action. DC 18 Constitution saves from Eric and Mike, or they're taking about that much.
Mike's
so
under
Eric
it.
has... Chris, can I have that affect me as well? Can I choose to subject myself to it?
Well, it says non-undead creature. You're
No, it
undead,
has
right?
to you can only target non-undead. Mike is undead, so Eric is the only viable target. And
Can I
you
hit
cannot
myself
target-
with it?
No, you are also undead.
Okay. 5 points of damage to Eric. We'll take it.
I'm pretty sure it's less than that. I saved, so that's 10. No wait, yeah,
And it's
5
in-
because
yeah,
it
mhm,
doesn't.
yep.
Okay, yeah, that's mine.
And then the
Ordered.
undead soldier buddies. This one's going to go over here and hit this little house seed spirit thing.
Oh no.
All of these are at advantage.
Why?
Hit.
Why is it at advantage?
Flanking.
Because he's flanking with the
No,
vampire.
the
spawn.
vampire
He was-
attacked Vinka, not.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter where they're looking. Yeah, it's just that they're opposite sides.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we've been doing it the whole campaign.
I rolled crappy anyway. 14 points of damage to you. This one, only thing he can get to is little spirit. See if I can take this guy out.
Nice.
Another 23, 37 total. These two guys have to break the restraint. Still in the web. One of them's out, one of them's still in. I'll take it. I burn my legendaries, no more vampires.
The one that breaks out
Yeah,
can still move out. It just takes its action to break out.
Yeah, the guy who broke out is stuck for this round.
Well, as I said, no. If you broke out, you could still move with him. Because at the start of your turn, if you're still in the web, you repeat the save to get restrained. So if you stay there,
Yeah,
it's going to re-roll.
just an
it.
And move,
action to
I
break
shall.
out. You can get your move.
Yep.
He's gonna get up to right there. That's it for those guys.
Vinka.
Okay. See if I can never delete the stuff I draw. Can you just pick out that circle, Chris? Sorry.
Take out the circle,
wall of
the
water,
green
I
circle.
think.
over. Oh, the
Right
wall
here.
of water. Yeah, I'll get, yeah.
Oh,
I'll
the
get it.
green circle can go too. But...
The green circle is your measuring thing. You would have to click back to the measuring stick and click off it to make it go away.
That's not mine, I don't think. Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's your color.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Maybe it was Connor's. I don't know. You're right.
No, I got it.
Oh, you and Connor are both dark green. Usually, it automatically assigns everybody a different color.
And I'm going to cast this.
No reliable.
Oh, ye gods.
So let me pull that up.
Hasn't been a lot of movement going on in this fight that hasn't been done in the air.
No.
Why does it always do that?
Although it's funny that a second level spell my remaining minions.
Yeah, you haven't been here most of this campaign. That's been pretty much this campaign summed up. Spike growth and web.
Like when we defeated
I have
that
on
evil
several
angel.
occasions attempted to swarm them with large numbers of goons, and I think they held off.
Kill 'em
An
all with
army,
one of these
an
spells.
actual army of like it was like 100
Yeah,
people.
like
100
yeah. There's
bad
at least like a
guys.
good like 60 of them.
It was like
It's the Abby, the Beastman. There was,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, somewhere between 60 and 100 on my bet.
all I wanted was some bunny ears. Like holy shit.
Trying to get it where you. Past that. And I'm going to do this. So, and
It's hidden.
come on. I swear my roll 20 is acting up.
Roll 20 never acts up. What are you talking about?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do you guys get attack of opportunities? I'm invisible, so it's cover, right? Or is it
You
disadvantage?
can't take it if they can't,
They can't
see you, right?
Yeah, they have to be able to see you. It says when a target you can see leaves your range. I believe.
Like they wouldn't even know you're leaving their
Unless they change the rule that definition in the new edition.
The Aliseed is not.
This one
moving.
isn't the new edition, though. So
Chris, I'll forgo the attack and save the trouble.
And it's going to punch. 1, 2.
Vampire spawn is dead.
Yay. And Alice is just going to stand right there. That's me.
but all the vampires are dead. Airbill, round 7. Garth, you're up.
All right, spider roll, no web. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to vortex warp Connor. So it'd be a DC 17 con save. We're trying to teleport him out of the wall of force.
I will legendary. I
Fair
think I
enough.
have one left.
Fair enough. That on my spell slot. All right, and I will move my spider over to here, still underneath the bridge, and I guess have him. Well, I guess I'll on the off chance if anything tries to run by him on the bridge, he'll try and yeet him off the bridge. Yeah. Have him hold his action.
Preparing an action to spring out and ambush anybody crossing his path.
Yep, that's me.
Vinka's monkey is right there.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, he's hungry.
Fine.
You know? Yeah. Oh, damn. Web him. No, I'm kidding.
Didn't get it back.
Spider's gotta
Bears.
eat.
So the hole's just there, so I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
I always knew Ferris was a heartbreaker.
I still hope this weapon is. Otherwise, I need to get a refund.
No idea what a giant floating heart's AC is if it has one, but
Oh, he hit it every time.
And with that, I'll also burn one Divine Smite on the last one. This one's a 2nd level, but it's not undead, so 2d8.
I mean, is the heart undead? Did the heart ever die and has been resurrected? Because it seems like, you know.
No, it's not. It's not undead. It's a construct.
It's a construct, probably.
So Thorn, you are gonna take all of that damage.
Oh, that's
Light them up,
fun.
boys.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
Yep.
Let's see. I got 41 hit points. That's 27.
41 off the surface.
41.
Second one. Yeah.
That's at least 70 points of damage.
You are immune to the radiant damage.
I don't think that matters.
Resistant.
He died off the first 2 hits. Yeah.
He's still gonna take me out.
Okay.
That's all magical, right?
Yeah, it's all magic. Ferris' weapon is magic.
Yep.
So,
Thorn is no
You-
more.
Thorn, your body is laying low by none other than Ferris the Mighty, who destroys
All right,
the
but
heart
at
of
least-
sorrow.
Was the hardest
Which-
At least let me
phylactery
try and
casting
kill this
for a
little
friend?
spirit.
Just kidding.
Yes, actually, that was the process that he was engaging in. He was transferring his phylactery into the heart.
Ah, that's convenient.
Wonderful. So, who wants his stuff?
Well, last time anyone tried to
I
touch that
linked
robe, you had a heart attack. But
I got one of those.
Um,
I got one of those. That one's
The
fun.
ta-
Oh,
you got
that
no,
one's
nobody,
gonna go to Gom.
nobody can claim the shroud. And in fact, the tower you're standing in the pond starts to crumble, and those of
Then
you
I'm-
who are not aloft fall into the fathomless pit beneath you, as the mists of Ravenloft rise up around you. But instead
Oh,
of
yeah, there's no
smash-
leader now.
instead of smashing into the into a hard stone chasm beneath you, you find yourselves back in the various places where you wandered into the mists all those months ago.
Do I still have the thigh bone with me? Or did that stay in Raven?
You have
Okay, so-
everything that you had.
This is gonna be fun to explain to anyone who looks through my stuff.
Eric, do you know how many children's bones I have on me? Every single one I could find. These are my children now. I can make my
Wait.
own.
What happened to the homunculus you were carrying around?
The flesh golem, baby?
Yeah.
Ooh, well, unfortunately, that probably was in the tower unless it's considered my possession. I don't.
I think there's a whole like
was in
Emancipation
your-
Proclamation
Yeah,
against that
I
one,
mean,
but-
also, well, it's tricky. It's
it's
really heavy.
It's totally not a person.
Okay,
Um,
then yes, I own it, and it would have been in my bag of holding. Because honestly, she just kept biting me like a lot, and the skeletons
I'm the
kept
evil one?
dying.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, you're pretty tame, all things considered.
Well, yeah, because
So
apparently
you-
it eats all the zombies.
With a little help from Thorn Lifeender, you managed to break the curse of Strahd and
You're welcome.
dissolve the demiplane of dread. Ravenloft is no more.
So you're saying we
Um,
defeated the power of evil with love and friendship?
Well,
Wait.
no, not really. You kind of defeated evil with the help of evil and greed and selfishness. But,
So
But
pretty
we
much the same
defeated
thing.
evil. We defeated evil, guys, and just by
we
no
We is a
means.
strong word. You abandoned us the last 2 fights of the campaign the entire time.
What?
either,
What?
either way, Arabelle gets her happily ever after with Strahd.
Yeah.
So did
Right.
any of us ever talk about where our characters are from, like in character?
Huh. I mean, probably. We just didn't roleplay it
Mhm.
during the game. But I'm in Baldur's Gate.
I guess
I
just
got to
traveling
leave
back.
Ravenloft and go back to the Underdark. Yay! Might be a
Yeah,
downgrade.
you have a bone to pick with the dwarves. You're after your deal with the spider lady.
Oh yeah.
What?
Spider Army
Right,
versus
that
the dwarves. That's the next campaign. I'm just kidding.
there you go. No, these guys are always around if for some reason there's a need for a one shot sometimes. So I will keep
Cody, being the bad guy is fun. I recommend it.
keep the room intact, and if ever we want to run this squad in a one shot or something for something, we can port it over and do the thing. But all right, we will take our midway break. If everybody wants to switch over to the Night City Rhapsody campaign, I can.
Good job, Connor,
post-
managing all that stuff. That was a lot
Yep,
of fun.
yep. It was good seeing you, Connor.
I had a good time. I'm signing off for now. It was good to play with you guys, even
It
though
was
you
fun.
totally killed me.
Thanks,
It
buddy.
was a hard fight.
Was.
Take it easy, man.
Yep. You too. Catch you guys later.
Yeah, later.
Paste the link to the proper room here in the chat before I go for those of you who haven't joined. And I am going to go take my break. I will be back in like 10 minutes.
Also be right back. Okay, I'm back. We die yet?
I've not yet begun to die.
Start a game. I shoot Dave.
Okay, well, solve that problem.
Yeah. Good session, guys. See you next week.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm curious to see on this one. I've never played any. I haven't even played the Cyberpunk games. I know about them, but
I think you'll like it.
Did I hear
I'm
some
curious.
super secret back attacks being launched while I was walking down the stairs?
oh no, Dave is dead. But other than that, no.
Because you have to use the correct terminology in my game when you're assassinating a fellow player. You have to say, "I make a super secret back attack on blank." Otherwise, it's not official. Like,
That's right. I may need you guys to send me a note. I just explained to my wife that in trying to kill Connor, I pulled a giant sprig of mistletoe out of Koala's ass to teleport. I got
Yeah.
in trouble.
all right,
Yeah, well,
Getting
I'd be
mad at
happy to write you a DM's excuse for your conduct and explain it in terms that
Thank
a
you.
non gamer can understand.
yeah. He had it coming.
All right.
Like, let me get this straight. You're a 20-foot tall koala with mistletoe up his ass, right?
Yes.
I figured you would have it in your cheeks or something. but
Oh yeah,
whatever.
just the wrong cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. I didn't even mean to make that subtle pun that I just threw out there. I'm so brilliant. I don't even have to try.
So how do we get a cart in this game? I'm just kidding.
You can get cars, man. I was actually looking at the list of cars. They don't have anything that's a police cruiser because Dave's character would have a ride. Yeah, Mike's
Oh.
character got access to the company car. So, but the rest of you sad sacks are stuck using the railway system. Okay. Is everybody with me?
I haven't heard Mike or Eric.
I'm here.
Megan, you here?
Okay, we'll give them a few more minutes to come back before I start my little spiel. For those who are in the cyberpunk room, I draw your attention to this, which will undoubtedly be useful for a good long while until everybody kind of gets the hang of how the system goes and what you can do. But it's just a little quick cheat sheet for the most popular actions and all that whatnot. Let me get Cody's character assigned here.
Yeah, and I think I remember in this game too, you have to beat the DC on checks, right? Like if it's a 5, you have to roll a 6 or better.
Yeah.
I think that was a thing with this system.
Earn those.
David Drummond. Maybe. All right. Everybody should have their characters assigned and everything. Be able to see them and move your tokens. When Mike and Megan are back, I will.
Mike's here.
Oh, Mike is here. Okay. For the record, on the main map, this little ER insignia stands for Edge Runners. It is your character, your party's general location on the map. Oftentimes, you guys will be split up and doing separate, things for the, whatever particular endeavor you're pursuing at the moment. But when you're all gathered in one place, I will use this to denote where you're at in the city. Okay. I do want to put out the proviso before we do anything that this is a fairly deadly and lethal system. Okay. I've consumed a lot of information about how it works and all that over the last week or so. And the phrase that the guy kept using in the videos I was watching was "talk before you Glock." You are well behooved in this game to try and make
No
a
murder
plan.
hobos.
Well, I mean, you could play it like that, but it ain't gonna be like D&D where the party comes through unscathed. Like somebody gonna die.
A lot of talk for
Um,
someone in Glock distance.
I mean, fair. And there are quite a few of you, so you may have a somewhat higher survivability than most groups would. But
I see
Kill us,
red
we
dirt. I
deserve
don't
it.
see. I see red dirt, but I don't see pink mist. Where are we talking here?
be advised, combat is lethal. Your hit points do not go up as you progress. So unless you spend your precious improvement points to buy up your body stat, your hit points are going to be static.
Whoa! I'm exec. I should have a lot of money. I should be able to buy my shit like it's cool.
You could buy cyberware that could conceivably increase your toughness, but you
Well, there
can't
you
buy
go.
stat.
No, I'll just buy a bunch of bodyguards. Anyway, all right. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the ER. Where is that?
This token right here.
Oh, okay. You said the thing that says ER. Oh, I
Yeah,
see. It's like a modified.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a graffiti tag thing.
I got you. It looks like a backwards B. For biatch.
Yeah.
Glock it up, son. I mean,
So, the place is Night City, and Night City is 50, 60 miles north of Los Angeles on the California coast. It is an independent city-state. It is surrounded to the north by the Northern California Republic, and to the east by the new United States.
whoa! You
NUSA.
called California Republic. You're fucking high.
That's what they call themselves.
That's a political joke. Never mind.
Anyway.
All right, keep going.
No, I totally get the joke. I'm just, Anyway, Night City, like I said, is a free city-state, and it is largely libertarian in its administration. There is no income tax here. Money is easily transferable between people for shady, circumstances that would normally be like, well, what the hell are you up to? But they don't go through your business money's transactions, so nobody really cares. And thus has given rise in Night City, between the fact that it's a hotbed of corporate intrigue and development for corporations, so there's always competition in corporate espionage, but also gang activity and just general money to be made on the streets. The prevalence of edge runners in the 2000s has become, an ongoing thing, which are just generally people who, pursue borderline illegal or completely illegal activities to make their living or to supplement their living. And sometimes even people with legit jobs like you, Mike, could be considered an edge runner. Some of the things you've done in your service to Militech as a counterintelligence specialist have not been, strictly speaking, legal or ethical, but
Speak for yourself.
But the year is 2080, and the last 3 years have seen a significant decline in the quality of life for the general population of Night City. The recently elected mayor, Jefferson Peralez, has implemented some less than effective policy choices that have cost the city. And in late 2020, 2077, humanity finally officially defeated mortality. The Emperor himself, Saburo Arasaka, owner and CEO of the Arasaka Corporation, which is one of the biggest in the world, finally met his mortal death at the age of like 180. He was apparently poisoned by some business rival. Fingers are often pointed at your company, Mike, but you had nothing to do with that bullshit. You heard it was a mercenary that did the job. But anyway, he died, and there was a great showing of a fusion of public grief, mostly displayed by the Arasaka Corporation. There wasn't a single person on the street who gave a fuck that the Emperor of Japan / biggest corporate boogeyman in the world met his maker. But maybe 6 months later, it was announced that via a technology known as Soul Killer and a project known as Relic, that they were able to take Saburo's consciousness and write it onto a biochip, which was then implanted into his son's body, and Saburo's consciousness overwrote his son's consciousness, and he is now resurrected in his son's body. The public story is that this was a consensual, gift from a father to a son, and that it was all done on the up and up. But the general prevailing public opinion is that it was in fact not. There are rumors that Saburo and Yorinobu Arasaka were not nearly as close as one would expect for a father and son, and perhaps even downright enemies and rivals. But nonetheless, it marked the return of a dude with morals, ethics, and tactics from a much colder and more savage world, and he has pursued his company's and his country's interests with extreme vigor over the last 3 years, expanding the grasp of the Arasaka Corporation throughout the city. And Mike, Arasaka's doings are a serious concern for your division at the company. And while you are not specifically assigned to Arasaka, being a lower level executive, your main concern is the doings of the various factions and mid-level operators in the city. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be fired.
Which is how you originally came across Cody's character, Dak.
Is that
But
spelled with an
It
I?
is a
Close.
no, it's not. It's spelled with a D and an ack.
Just kidding.
It is a warm summer's evening, fairly temperate. It actually rained just a little while ago, so the streets are shiny with the water and whatnot. Everything is neon and highly reflective. I'm going to get everybody but Cody to roll initiative for me real quick.
Whoa, what the fuck, man?
How do I do that?
Yeah.
Open up your sheet.
I think at the top left of your character sheet, there was an
And-
initiative.
Oh,
button.
there is an issue. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, it's right there at the very top.
Tippity top top.
Holy shit, who got a 15?
I did. You're gonna die, clown. I got money.
It's messed up.
All right.
Glocker, shut up,
Mike,
right? Or Glock it up.
It didn't work.
Glocker top, something like that.
Mike, then Jason, then Dave and Eric get there at the same time.
You know what? I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know where my character is, so I wasn't able to click on him before I did that.
Right.
So that's why it's not showing up in turn order.
Yeah, I can't even control mine. I could try dragging it.
Oh,
in.
you're
there he is.
fine. I don't have a character. I don't have your guy. Yeah, there he is. Everybody is on the GM later. This is to determine your order of arrival on the scene. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. Yeah.
So, Mike, Ray, you are Ray Angeles.
Angeles.
Like I said, you were Angeline.
Ingratiated. Gotcha.
Yeah, right. Ray
There you go.
Ingalls.
You recently got a pretty fat bonus, and it's reflected on your character sheet in the cash line there.
Yeah, that seems kind of you're missing a few zeros.
You're low level, man. You're hoping you can crack this conspiracy, because if you can, it will literally make your career.
What you're saying is I'm underappreciated. I got you.
Yeah, well, that's always the case in the corporate world in Night City, unfortunately, unless you're
Well,
at the top.
I haven't met an executive that's got low pay in my life. It's all good. I can't control my dude. Is that the way it's supposed to be?
No.
I had to drag out a new copy from my my side thing. Like I can't control the ones there, but if I drag a new one out, I can then control this one.
Oh, I can control it now. Thank you. All right, we're good. All right, so I've got money from a bonus. Where's the bar? Got to go spend it.
Well, actually, like I informed you in the little back story, you need to track down this woman, or at least her head computer. Your subordinate, her actual name is Stephanie Shore, and she's been embedded in this area.
Is that Alien?
Is that what?
Alien? Or who's that Alien person on my...
Oh, yeah, we all have Megan's character in our.
Oh, is that who that is?
journal for some reason? Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. I don't want her character and stuff. Anyway, all right. So Stephanie is my my POC.
Yeah, she does not have a character sheet yet. I didn't have time to do it since I just got the information right before the thing. She'll be fully statted up and good to go on the next time we play it.
All right, so what brings me to this little hovel?
You are here, like I told you.
Yeah, I
young
read
woman
the background, right? But what I'm saying is,
went missing. You are here too because your gun is kind of ass that you were, issued by the corp. You're here to talk to Dak, who is a fixer, Cody's character, and get yourself a bigger and better weapon, and see if he knows any mercenaries who may be inclined to help you in your situation tonight.
Okay.
Hopefully on the cheap. Hopefully on the cheap, because you would like to go out drinking after this. But you really want to get off.
My name is Joe. I'm here for weapons.
Well, everything's got a price.
Well,
took the company air car, landed about a block away, somewhere relatively safe as far as this neighborhood goes. And
there's no safety in being an executive.
You're walking over to Dak's kiosk. If you would like to make me a streetwise roll, if you have any, Mike, that would be appropriate right about now.
Streetwise.
I don't know if your guy gets any of that, what with being an executive and all.
Where is that located? Under stats?
Skills. 1 second, I'll open the sheet and give you a better idea.
Skills, social, bottom left.
So
social. There we go. Streetwise, yes. All right, there we go.
All right.
I'm with it with my rolling today, boy. I tell you.
This group of dudes up here and lady, but this group of individuals up here, all of them that have the orange circle around their token, those are all members of the Tiger Claw gang.
I didn't make a left at Little China.
And Kabuki, actually, the area you're in, Kabuki, borders Japantown and is very ethnically Asian.
All right.
These three dudes here look like they might be from a gang called 6th Street, which is a more of a it's not a foreign ethnic gang. It's the American gang. You know what I mean? But they usually operate out of a different different section of town. So it's unusual to see them here, and it's also maybe a little concerning because with them on Tiger Claw turf, because this is in fact the Tiger Claw's turf. Some shit could pop off, and you don't want to be in the middle of that. But you approach
Alright.
the kiosk, Dak. You see Ray Angeles come before you, man. You've done business with this guy before on occasion for stuff.
And I can only afford the smaller guns.
I'll be honest, I have no idea how the currency works in this system. What, how much stuff is worth or whatever.
That's all right.
I will provide you with the information you need.
He said big guns start at $5.
That's the friends and family cost.
And who all
But
do
you
I
see
know?
in-
You mentioned the hired mercenaries. Things are you looking for? I don't know who all I know.
You know a handful of people that do that work. Another thing to mention: the people on this map with a green dot on their character are other vendors at the night market.
There we go.
Gotcha. I see.
I got me my gun.
So you're going over to the kiosk and perusing Dak's inventory. He has a couple of cases of guns set out of various styles. Your character, I believe, has skill with handguns.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I had my heart set on the Technicata Russia BMG 500.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds out of your price range.
Damn. All right.
No, I imagine you're looking for a heavy pistol or a very heavy pistol.
Yeah. That sounds good to me. Save the BMG for later.
Right. You save your you choose your weapon to Dak and lay it out before him.
I would like a very heavy pistol, please.
I don't know what those normally run for.
$5, I told you.
Yeah.
Friends and family.
It's usually about 500 eddies there. Dak.
Gotcha. And you said I've done business with them before, but do I like is it like friends kind of deal, or is it just merely he's a customer that comes
No,
in for a while?
no, he's a customer who you have done fair and reasonable business with before. You have no reason to screw him over, but you have no reason to cut him a break either.
Gotcha. Well, then I'll pull out. You said it was a heavy pistol you're after?
Very heavy pistol.
Very heavy pistol.
Very
Gotcha.
heavy. Yeah.
You know, pull it out, spin the revolver around. I don't know. Is it a revolver? Is it chamber? I have no idea how these things work. Is it actually like a normal gun? Is it like a laser gun? I really don't know this universe too well.
It fires simple ballistic rounds.
Okay, gotcha.
As a very heavy pistol, it is quite likely a revolver. It's probably like a 50 caliber.
Go ahead, make my day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
An Eastwood pistol. Gotcha. All right.
That's only a 44.
Mm, Magnum.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Magnum.
So pull it
You
out.
said
You
it's
know.
500.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
spin the
500
revolver, and it says,
500.
"Yep, the going rate's 500." Was it credits? Is it cat? What's the
It says
Eddie.
cash.
Eddie.
How much it is.
Eddies, which is short for euro dollar.
eddies? Okay, gotcha. So that'll set you back 500 eddies.
Hey, I won't pay over 450. We got a reputation here.
What's the persuasion in this one? I don't even know.
Can you persuade in this one?
Yeah, there's a trading under social.
Yep.
See if you beat mine.
I beat yours. 450.
You did not beat mine.
No, I got an 11, didn't I?
I got a 20.
Yeah, Cody
Oh.
rolled a 20.
Motherfucker.
It's hard to haggle with fixers. It's like his,
My livelihood. The one thing I've got, man. No.
All right.
he
It's like-
practices haggling in his downtime.
Right.
It's like, I'll tell you what, you've been good to me before. Let's call it 475.
475. I like that.
Right. Zane, it's at this point that you were arriving on the scene, man. You see a similar situation to what I had described when Mike got here. The night market is fairly packed up with people. See a group of tiger claws over here. You were here with the intent of selling either selling or consigning your recently made piece with Dak.
Right. Where's he at?
Right here.
Down here.
Down here in the kiosk, yep. You see he's conducting business with some suit at the moment, which, is like, distasteful, but not like something that you would write him off for doing.
Everyone's got to make a living, and they spend
Right.
a lot of money. I'll move back and forth just so I see his eye line, but I'm not going to interfere with his business.
Well,
Sort
they
of like
haggle
the
back and forth. Haggle back and forth a little bit, and they eventually agree on a price. And Mike, you wire the credits to Dak. Go ahead and put 475 more on your sheet, Cody. You see your friend Zane over here, Cody. Well, again, you guys are closer to friends than just casual business associates. He's been around more often. You've talked a little shop because you're not ignorant of tech or anything, Dak, but you don't pursue it as a livelihood.
So, going along the party lines as he's walking up, I'd like to ask Dak about his knowledge of the area, and whether or not him being a fixer with the connections he's got, whether or not he's up for some business to help me with finding somebody in the area.
Dak, you do know at least one guy who just showed up that has and does take on mercenary work. You know that Maine, the guy who runs the illegal underground Ripper Doc clinic that's just around the corner from here, also takes on such work.
All right.
And
So, what kind of job you looking to do?
So I got to find somebody from my corporation has gone missing.
I won't know. It's from Night Corp. What the deal is he is trying to locate a employee of Night Corp.
I was trying to be vague on purpose.
Oh, okay.
But it's all good. It's all good.
Trying to locate. I'm not going to tell them why.
Yeah.
He's trying to locate a employee of Night Corp that went missing in the last 6 hours.
In scavenger territory.
Not too far from here in scavenger territory. He has a specific location, but it's a scav nest. For context, scavengers are loosely associated group of different cells of individuals. I wouldn't go so far as to call them like a gang. They don't necessarily have any specific, agenda as far as a group-wide agenda, but they, they operate more independently in cells and have their own business, and what they do follow a similar MO and all that. But what they do is generally they abduct people off the street or from wherever they can get a hold of them and kill them and cut out their cyberware and sell it oftentimes to people like your friend Maine, Dak, or the people who visit your friend Maine, because unethically sourced cyberware is not as big a deal when you're going to an off-the-books river dock.
Gotcha. I guess in that case, that weapon you bought probably won't be enough. You might need some more help with that one. I'll kind of wave over to what's Jason's character's name?
Zane.
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 So we have Zane and we have Maine
And Shane.
and
No,
Shane.
Shane, that's Dave.
That's,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
that's Officer Brenner to you guys.
Gotcha.
Shane
Okay.
Brenner.
Kind of wave him over. Be like, Zane, this man's looking for some extra firepower if you're looking for work.
Is he? What you paying? I mean, I can always use the eddies.
All right. Well, we'll see. 24.
If I heard correctly, you're looking for a missing perp.
Yes. Scavenger territory. 6 hours ago.
What's the name?
Stephanie.
Is that enough to start hitting the data pools, typing in the name, and seeing what kind of resources? Last seen, maybe what cameras she passed by in the territory.
Yeah, you could look to see if anything comes up with her name. Yeah.
So I'll pull out
Yeah.
my, which effectively looks like a cell phone. It's a smartphone.
Yeah, it's an agent.
And my eyes start glowing, and the phone starts glowing, and I'm going, What else can you tell me about her?
Oh, what else does she? What can I tell her? All I know is her name.
What'd she look like?
He's
What
pretty.
was she wearing?
You're pretty sure you know where she is.
I know where she is.
Mike.
I've got a location. I just need some help to get her back.
Okay, well, what's the location? I'll download the
I'll give you
schematic.
the location. Here's the location.
All right. What is going to be the correct check here? Hold on one second. Let me.
Is Brenner supposed to be a good cop, or is he kind of like on the edge?
Speaking of
hey,
which,
he's a good cop for the right price.
give me a basic tech roll for that, please, Zane.
Okay.
As you're performing a pretty common
14.
It didn't make a roll. Try it again. For some reason, it seems to be broken because your level 6 basic tech plus 8 tech skill should give you a 14. There you go. It came up red. I thought you rolled a 1. Okay, you locate the building, man, and are able to get a general layout of it. You can't get a full-on 3D holographic map or anything like that, but you have an understanding of what the place looks like and where you'd be going.
Can we
You
pull
think
up
that-
any city cams, get a look at who might be there now?
You're not a hacker, man. You don't have a cyber deck. You would need a net runner to do something like that.
Funny
That's
enough,
fine.
You can
Stephanie
you
is
can
a
act-
different-
access public information, but you can't.
I wasn't trying to do anything shady, just the public stuff. There's cameras all around.
Right, but they're not linked into public networks. They're linked into private networks and feeding into the people who paid for those cameras.
Okay.
So
It's
Would
point,
it be good to bring
Go ahead.
Shane Brenner along with to assist with the?
I'm about to bring
Enforcement.
Shane Brenner onto the scene to see how he wants to play things. Dave, you are in your squad car. You're riding past the night market in Kabuki, and it looks like it's popping off, which means at the end of the week, when it's time to collect your incentives, that it should be a good week. But as you're pulling down the street towards it, your eyeballs light, or your phone rings off. Man, I forgot your guy doesn't have CyberX. And it is a call from your ex-wife. She sounds a little freaked out and says she's at the hospital with your son, that he had another episode in the insurance is saying you've met your maximum for the year and they're not going to pay for it. Do you have any money?
Filthy crook.
Oh, what if it's a
Trying to
scam
humanize him by
caller?
showing you he does it for a good reason.
How much do we need this time?
He says, you know, doctors, they'll never tell you, but I'm sure it's going to be at least 1,000 eddies.
All right, let me see what I can do. I'll be over when I can.
We're at Night City General.
I'm at the hospital now.
No, she said they are at Night City General when you if you're
Got
going to
it.
come by.
All
You
right,
are
yeah, I'll
right
be
down the
by.
street from here.
Okay.
Looks like it's time to call in or put the little extra squeeze on to you, man.
Yeah,
Easiest
sounds
way to
like-
come up with some scratches to go down here and shake down these criminals.
All right.
You
So I'll
park the
walk
ride
through-
and are coming into the night market. You immediately see a group of Tiger Claws and a group of 6th Street, which can never really be a good sign because they are eyeballing each other too, man.
All right. Does it look like just 3 of each?
I'm sorry.
Looks like 3 of each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tiger Claws with the orange circles around them, and then just 3 guys from 6th Street over here.
The news piloting.
All right. Do they see me?
Yes, they do.
All right. I will. I'll walk over to the bar where I see Faden. Order myself a drink and keep eyeballs on the bag.
As
It's
I,
actually not a
yeah.
bar. It's a like a sales kiosk type deal.
Got it.
As I
Okay.
see him walk in the building, I'll kind of look towards. What's your character, Mike, again?
Mike's character is a corporate executive. He looks like
I mean,
a
it's been his
corporate-
name, yeah.
You don't actually, or Dak knows him. His name is Ray
Ray.
Angeles.
I'll kind of look towards Ray and be like, "You may want to put that gun away."
What was I selling to Dak?
A gun.
Okay. Do we want to finish that? You're allowed. We're not doing anything wrong.
No, you're not doing anything wrong.
I don't know what I'm
But-
selling, but
I don't know if our merchandise is, ethically sourced, but
it's ethically
sell-
cleaned by me.
Mhm. yeah.
You are selling a very nice heavy pistol that you made with some components that you secured on a run into an abandoned building in a combat zone last week, man.
Nice.
You piece this thing together, and it's pretty preem, but it's not your style. You know what I mean? And you're hoping to, use it to pay the bills.
Do you want me to make a weapons tech roll or?
No, I just hope. I mean, we're assuming for the purposes of,
It's already been made.
yeah, for the purposes of starting our story, it's one of the best guns you've ever made.
Okay. Well,
If it wasn't a handgun, which isn't your style, you would definitely want to keep it. But
another Zane special here for you. Tell me what you think, Dak.
Kind of look it over, and
it's nice.
yeah, I'm saying I've done business with him before, right? Like not someone I'm trying to rip off, basically.
Yes. No, I mean, you want to make a good deal, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's made you money before, and he's bought your stuff before, so yeah.
Is
He's a-
it
he's a
like
com-
nicer than the one I just sold to Ray?
Yeah. The one you sold to Ray is not a custom piece; it's off the rack. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Actually, Ray, you're seeing this gun. This guy just passed over to him and kind of regretting your decision.
Mike even here? I don't even know.
I'm here. Sorry, muted.
Oh, okay.
I'm regretting my decision, like the Wesky Wabbit.
This fellow Zane just came up in the one that was looking into helping you, and he was trying to sell a gun to Dak, and it's nicer than the one you just bought.
Okay, so I'll ask Dak if I could take that one instead.
Well, unfortunately, it's not mine to sell yet, but that might be hopefully fixed in the near future.
Okay.
What are you looking to get for it, Zane?
What would be a fair, based on a fair price for the gun?
You could see it selling for 750 easily. So if you want to leave him room to make money, say 650.
You're fucking high.
I assume we know each other fairly well, so
Yeah, you've done business before. You've talked shop and hung out.
your agent will ring and it's a text message from me saying, I think it can go for 750, maybe. You want to do a consignment and move it to this guy? Or are you looking to roll him or what?
No, he's been a pretty good guy, and he's actually looking for
Break
some more work with
reality.
us here. I'd be okay with consignment.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Then you take your normal 20% of whatever he pays and give the rest to me.
Yep, sounds good to me.
So I'll tell Ray it's 750 for the gun.
Whoa, back that shit up. What do you mean 750?
Well, it's customized. You see here, and I filed out the breech chamber so you can do a quick load.
We'll do 700. We'll do 700.
It's 750. I mean, unless Dax wants to give you a better price than that. I don't really do this. I just make guns.
Make you a deal. You can't beat me in trading, but if you beat a 10, I'll cut you one more break. I think my minimum beats you no matter what you roll.
Let's see here, trading.
It's kind of your job, though.
Yeah. All right. Well, got what you needed, I guess. So I'm fine with the 700.
All right, we'll do 700. Shit, and I gotta subtract that from this and give him back the 475.
Okay, money.
So I got
Money transfers and
140. You got 560.
Yeah.
I'm gonna update my sheet here with a very heavy pistol.
Very
With
pulling
armor
on that.
piercing.
Oh, I
With
didn't do
armor
that.
piercing.
You did that.
Do you want me? I don't know what it does or how good of it.
I'm taking care of it right now.
Okay.
Oh, so you loaded very heavy pistol up.
Yeah, but
Cool.
if it's got armor piercing, I didn't do that.
Here, this is how we do this. You got armor, not biotoxin rounds, armor piercing rounds. Actually, the gun that Zane's carrying looks pretty badass, too, Mike.
Yeah, strung across my back is a 6-foot-long rifle.
If he made it, then it may be,
I don't see armor piercing. Oh, there it is. Armor piercing.
I
Gotcha.
just put them on there. You should be good to go. So money transfers and takes place. Brenner, as you're walking up to Dak's kiosk, you see money changing hands, and you know you're about to wet your beak.
Hey, Corpo, you know which end is the dangerous one? Looking
Nice.
at my.
Say again, over.
It's a nice looking gun. You know which end is the dangerous one?
Yeah, I'm afraid I do. Hey, it's good you're here, Shane. Thanks for hooking me up with that.
Do I know him?
Yeah, you're the one that gave me the intel on Dak.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, nice to see you. Hey,
So
these
this
Tiger
man
Claws,
just spent 300 eddies on this gun.
300. Yeah, you're not that dumb. These Tiger Claws give you any trouble tonight?
Well, they haven't
depending on
really.
the
They haven't.
direction of
They
the wind.
haven't bothered us, but they're kind of looking at the what's the other gang called again?
6th Street.
They're kind of been eyeing down the 6th Street gang over there. Something might break out soon.
Interesting. Walk over
And,
to the 6th Street gang.
Elaine, you are arriving on the scene at this point. Brenner, you walk over to the 6th Street. The dude in the green suit here looks at you and says, "Oink oink. What do you want, pig?"
Yeah, that's cute. You guys have your admission tickets?
Hell are you talking about?
Talking about the 100 eddies it's going to take you to save your ass for the tiger claw over there that's about to come at you. Pay up or see you later.
Those tiger claws aren't going to do shit. We just bought some new guns off of that fixer over there. They
Is that
want
a
to go
fact?
home
I plead
full
the
of
fifth.
holes. If they want to go home full of holes, they can try some shit.
Oh, I'm not going to ask again. Admission tickets, or I think you need to hit the brick.
We might need an initiative. I'm just kidding.
No,
Is there like an intimidation kind of role?
yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
So
What's the
there's
proper role?
conversation,
Conversation, human perception, persuasion, interrogation, street rise. Go ahead and make me a persuasion roll.
Did I roll a negative 4?
Oh, so all of our health is at 0 on our
Yeah.
character sheets, and there's a wound minus modifier rolling on everything.
Take your hit points back to.
Yeah. Set your hit points on your character sheet to full, and I think that wound is giving the -4, which is what's breaking up our numbers.
Where's
That's an oopsie
There
on
you
my
go.
side. I'm not sure why it defaults to 0 hit points, but I didn't even notice that.
I
Yeah,
can't
all
control
good.
my token.
What you're saying is I actually beat him on my roll.
No, I don't think you can. I have a minimum 13, or I guess minimum 14. And bribery too.
Kind of your thing.
Yeah.
There you go. You should be able to use it now.
All right, re-rolled this time. It worked better, but you can use whichever one you want.
I will use the more favorable one. They look you over and puff up a little bit like they're gonna, challenge you, but then they're like, the one dude's like, "We already got what we wanted. Let's just go. We don't need trouble with the NCPD." And they fuck off.
All right, give a
You
little.
just feel Brenner around. Clearly, his getting those guys to leave is a preamble to him shaking you down, man. He's trying to butter you up.
He's bad for business.
But hey, man, I mean, he does keep things in a generally, or it's not a completely unbeneficial. He does occasionally get a little greedy, like you are not due to pay him again until this weekend, and he's here tonight. But he does, like you just saw, kind of squash beefs and keep the order too. So.
I'm gonna be looking
Megan.
around for Dex.
He is over here at his kiosk with several guys. You've seen this gentleman here on the end, Zane, here before, doing business with Dak, buying and selling and talking shop and stuff and just hanging out. You've seen this dirty cop over here around here before too, doing his dirty cop business. Never before have you seen this well-dressed executive fellow.
Elaine's gonna wait for a break in the conversation and ask Dax if he was able to get that MacGuffin brand and flow reversal processor I needed.
Yeah, you actually have a surplus of damn, what are the things called? Flux capacitors in stock. There we go. That was the reference I was digging through my brain for.
I was going for an end flow, like reverse the neutron flow.
Okay. Well, no matter what you want to call it, you do have the part that Elaine called about earlier tonight, Dak.
Did we already agree on a price or anything over that, or just that? See if I could get
No,
my hand.
Yep,
you
and
told
I
her
already paid you.
Mhm.
You told her that you would check to see if you had it at your garage, or rather your warehouse, and you could discuss price when she got here. Likewise, you've done a little bit of work with her too. Not really work with her. You've helped her in her work. You're not sure what it is she's up to. She's a net runner, and it's not your expertise, but she has bought up various pieces of tech from you over the last 6 months several times, and has clearly got a little project.
What is the going rate on something like this?
It's worth about 300 eddies.
Right, okay, gotcha. I'll reach under my desk, pulling it out, kind of expecting she was coming. It's like I did end up getting one right here. It's in the back.
How many monies did we have? How do we figure out how much money we have?
It
You go down to cash.
Yeah, it was on your
Pretty
sheet. It's
sure.
like halfway down on the right side, cash and ammo.
Chris, did I start with any cash? Mine is blank.
Yeah, everybody pretty much started with 500 except for Mike, because I needed somebody to get a cash infusion to get the ball rolling and incentivize these characters who only know each other a little bit to work together, and seemed like the corpo guy was the guy to give the money to.
Right. And Daddy $4.
I
What you got?
found I do have 500 eddies, so you said 300?
The going rate on it, yeah.
I mean, like, I know that's the going rate on the market, but like, maybe whatever you spent plus a little bit, plus if you need any good services, like I can.
What is she? You said it was a net runner? What's that exactly?
She is a cyberspace hacker.
I can get into systems, jack into.
Net runners are extremely useful for a wide variety of things. Not only can they hack systems in the internet, but they can hack people who have cyberware.
Yeah, but that's a little unethical, and I stay away from that type of stuff.
Well, it's extremely unethical. Nonetheless, you are capable of doing so.
Yeah, if I have to, but.
So, all right, how about this? I'll make you a deal. If you get this this cop off my back, who's here earlier than he should be, can work out a discount for you. Kind of gesture towards Dave's character. What was it again? Yeah.
Detective Brenner.
Brenner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go shuffle over to the cop.
Okay, he's walking back over from having dispersed a small group of punks.
I walk fast enough to meet him before he gets back to Cody's character. Like head him off and then plant.
So you walk over here and stop right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Describe yourself for Officer Brenner here. or I'll just blow up your.
Let's see. I have purple. Well, it's more colored now, actually.
That was the image I had. I just.
It's okay. Young woman with a few cyber enhancements on her legs, sort of antenna, like cybernetic rabbit ears, a visor over goggle, purple hair, purple pants. Her shirt is kind of like mesh fishnet, but instead of fabric, you can see that it's clearly a series of wires and a few, obviously mostly decorative, open motherboard bits. Mm.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Mm. Meat suit feelings don't really matter so much when you spend most time in the running. So, Mr. Police Officer?
Do I recognize her, Chris?
No. She's just some young punk to you.
In your backstory, I'm pretty sure you put in that you were keeping an eye on my person because you knew I was net running. Mm.
Sounds right. You look a little familiar. Are
Why
you
do
old
I
enough to be in
remember
here?
your backstory better than you do? You wrote it.
Whatever. Are you even old enough to be in here? Let me see some ID.
Sure. I pull out my ID.
Yeah. Do you know
She,
that you have warrants?
Oh, I see why he wanted to get rid of you. I take my ID back.
Uh,
So,
I'm gonna hold on to this, young lady.
it's all right. I have extras.
Yeah, I bet. Those warrants. I think there's a 200 Eddie fine on that. You want to clear that up now, or you want me to take you down?
You mean when the trees fought each other, the war ends?
Yeah, that's cute. You want to take care of these warrants, or do we need to do this the hard?
Oh, are you good at doing things the hard way?
Avert your ears, Eric.
So anyway, I need to get a really good deal on a part I need for a project I'm doing. And to get a better deal on what I need, all I have to do is occupy you for, I guess, just get you off his back. Maybe I could get you on yours.
Dak, are you in the process of?
Oh yeah, definitely hauling yes.
All right. And you and Zane and Ray are getting ready to leave for this escapade, it would seem.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it sounds like we have potential business at the very least.
That's when you guys see a lowrider swoop by over here, and those 6th Street bastards that left a little bit ago swoop by. One of them's hanging out the window, and he sprays the area with a with an assault rifle.
Duck for cover.
Yeah, everybody throws themselves down. But Mike, unfortunately, you catch a bullet through the leg, and you're bleeding. And this kind of puts a damper on your plans for the rest of the evening.
Well, I know a medic thing, right? The underground.
Yeah. Maine's clinic is like a half a block around the corner.
Gotcha. Well, then as soon as the did the guys drive off after shooting out? Like, was it just a drive-by?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't like a real attempt to kill anybody. They were just being assholes.
Gotcha. Then kind of look down at at Ray's leg. Be like, you're gonna need to get that patched up. I've got a friend nearby that can help you with that.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Right.
I still think it's a flesh wound. So the armored suit that you have in my inventory, does that not protect me?
Yeah, it does. We're in story mode right now, not real combat.
I got you.
I need an excuse to get Eric.
I need a
into
better suit made, I guess.
No, it was a contrived
Eh.
plot point. If you have plot armor, it's not going to protect you.
Plot armor costs extra.
So you guys walk down to Main's clinic, Zane, Dak, and Ray.
What about Jason?
Brenner, you
He
see-
was coming with us too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Jason, it's Zane.
I got you. Just making sure you're paying attention.
I think I'm on top of it.
Okay.
Dave, you see Dak slither out on his belly like a reptile, obviously trying to avoid paying you while this girl is in front of you, running interference for him.
Right.
Slippery little bastard that he is. Eric, you'd been in your clinic working happily until a few minutes ago. You heard a burst of fire, and from up where the night market takes place, and you're sitting here rubbing your hands. Half because you're cleaning up after working on this guy that's on the table, and half because you're anticipating somebody with a gunshot wound walking through the door any minute. If there was just a drive-by. And you see your friend Dak along with a suit you've never seen before, but he looks like every other suit you've ever seen before, so how different could he be? And Zane, who also you've seen around the night market before, come in, and the suit has a bullet wound in his leg. The guy on the table
I can't
sits
control
up and
myself.
sees these guys come in and makes himself scarce. Good Lord. Why won't Roll20 just behave? There you are. Sorry about that. This guy bugs out when he sees the Corpo guy, and these two come in.
Wait, did the guy pay?
Yeah, he already paid you.
Okay, good.
You
I
learned
am
a
going
long
to
time
run
ago
over
to
to the
take
restroom
the money
real quick.
first.
Yeah, I'm going to run over to the restroom real quick. If you guys want to talk between yourselves, go ahead. I'll be right back.
Okay, oh, my, oh, that's failed. My Meditech medicine thing isn't letting me point points in.
Well, he's not here, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need all of you kids to pay up a little. No, I'm just kidding. So it's
quite
good
the
that we
opposite.
have a net runner, right? So that'll help. I don't know what way, but
Bold
it'll
of
come in
you to
handy.
assume you have me already.
I speak Eddies.
I thought your name was Ray.
Yeah, I was like,
But I speak
who's
in
that?
Eddies. I didn't say my name
Like-
was Eddie.
wind eddies or river eddies?
That's what we call the money here.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Officer Brenner needs to learn a little bit more about how to Shanghai people for their dollars. He's thinking too
Oh,
much
I'm
like a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he didn't read us our rights before accepting bribes, so it's not admissible.
I'm getting my 500 out of Megan one way or another.
That sounds fun.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I could be saving like 30% or 25% on the total price. That's totally worth it.
Well, price of what?
Yeah, I'm back. Did Eric ask a question when I was walking away?
Yeah, he said
Uh,
that his med thing isn't working.
Med Tech Medicine. I have the points and I put them in before on the other sheet thing, but it's not letting me change it now.
It's under technique, right?
It's on the wall.
That skill. Oh, okay. It's your role. Med tech medicine is down here. You should have 4 ranks in it.
Yeah, but aren't I supposed to put them in now? Oh,
No, it's you get a standard deployment of stuff. You know what I mean? Depending on what rank you have.
oh, okay.
You know what I mean? There's no choices in how it upgrades. It upgrades itself.
Okay, I'll have to take a read more about that later.
There are some very good. I will when the session's over, I'll jump on YouTube and find the guy that I've been watching the videos from. He does has breakdowns of every role and how to use their skills, you know, to maximum effect and whatnot. He's pretty good. I will shoot you a link to that when
No,
we're
don't shoot us.
all done, Zos. But for our intents and purposes today, you are more than capable with a simple medical tech role of treating this rather commonplace injury. It was it's in his calf. It went through and through. It's just tissue damage. You need to clean it up, sterilize it, and you know what I'm saying, stitch it up, cover it. It's pretty much day one shit.
Do I
So.
do I have any cybernetic lakes in storage that I can offer up for a little price increase?
No, but you know who you can call to get a hold of such.
Ghostbusters.
Chris, can I finish shaking down Megan while they're getting Mike's leg fit?
Yeah, we're about to switch back to them because I was actually about to say something about Brenner.
Nice.
Are you calling this in, or are you just letting this pass as your typical Night City bullshit?
Yeah, I've made a mental note. I'm gonna handle that in my own special way.
Right. Okay. Well, you did see Dak in that corpo in Zane slink off to you're assuming Maine's clinic, who you could also shake down for cash.
Absolutely. What's Megan's character's name? Do I? Oh, well, I have her ID. What's it say for her name?
Mud.
Her name is Elaine.
Nice.
Wait, I gave him a real ID?
No, I don't know. Did you?
Well, as a net runner, my identity is very precious, you know.
Her name is Gertrude Hoglethorpe.
Right.
Gertrude.
Well, Gertrude, this is
Which,
going to go one of two ways. Either
Sounds fake to you, and from what you know of her, it wouldn't be beyond her ability to craft false credentials. You know, net runners do, like she said, value their real identities. They usually
The
use
name
handles.
on it is YURR space MHUHM.
Right. So this is going to go one of two ways. Either you're going to pay 200 for the warrants and you're going to loan me 300 more, or I'm just going to take the 5 and feed you to the gang over there.
What do you even need it for? Don't you have plenty
That's
of...
not the question. You want to hand over the 5, or you want to do it the harder way?
I don't have 5. Why do you think I
Yeah.
was trying to get a deal on the cyber deck?
Yeah.
What?
Last
Look,
chance.
you even distracted me. Where are they going? Oh my god. Now,
All right.
let's
I'm
do
gonna
this on the
handcuff
run.
her, shove
And
her
I'm
up,
going to start
shove her up
walking
against the
out the
kiosk.
door while holding his hand and dragging him with me.
Nope, you're handcuffed up against
Right.
the kiosk and taking the 5.
Well, no, I'm pulling you out the door with me. What, you're just inherently stronger than me?
Oh yeah, you're handcuffed.
Okay,
yeah.
but you've seen hands tied together and the people move while their hands are literally tied together. You've seen that happen before. So
I'm gonna physically restrain you.
I'm gonna start moaning in a really awkward way. And also move towards the door. Is this like a strength roll? Like, what do we do here?
We're gonna do it. First, to seize a hold of her, I will need a brawl check from David Brenner, or I'm sorry, Shane Brenner. I don't know what I want to call him. I don't know why I want to call him David Brenner. I guess that's just because it's your name. But
Or the psyops is working. Wait, where do you guys get this? Do you guys have a bit different? Where's my character sheet?
And
So it's halfway down. There's like in the Roll20 thing, and there's a set of clickies. One of which on the right side is fighting. Click on that, and then you can select all.
no, she can't. She can't see her sheet because I
Hey,
didn't
look, a sheet.
reassign it to her. She wasn't logged into this room when I was doing it earlier. There you go. You should have it now.
Okay, now I understand. Okay, so I'm clicking on brawl.
You
God,
are.
I'm mortally
checking your evasion plus your reflexes for your defense. So your evasion's level 6.
And
plus
I
your
roll
reflexes
something, right? A D10.
14. No, that's only if you were making an active dodging check against something that hit you. Your reflexes plus your evasion establish your armor class, basically. Then if you have the right
12.
cyberware
My
installed,
evasion is 12. And the other
no,
number you said?
it's a 14 because your reflex is an 8 and your evasion is a 6.
Okay, so like, that's the same number. He
Yeah.
doesn't beat it.
Yep. No, you try to grab hold of her, Brenner, and she squirms and slithers loose and backs away.
And then I'm gonna grab him and drag him out the door with me.
Okay, there is no door. It's an open air night market.
Okay, I'm gonna grab him and drag him out of the threshold of the open air night market.
Okay,
now
you
I
try
make
to
a brawl?
grab him back. Go ahead and roll a brawl roll.
Okay, halfway down, past life path. I don't have it.
Reflex, evasion for Brenner. Holy crap. Really? You have a 0?
Oh.
Okay.
I got my life number.
Well,
Oh,
it's
wait.
actually
Why
it's a
am I
plus
negative
4, so you're at
4?
11. Because your health is still at 0. And set it to full.
Oh, let me edit that.
Yep, so you got 11.
Which is enough to hit Brenner. I'm going to go back and check your sheet to make sure that's accurate because it seems wrong.
Our cop has an 11 AC. We're just going to kill
Maybe
him.
he was like,
He
yeah,
has
really.
a 5 AC.
5 AC. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can miss that.
Is that
Yeah,
good
I
or
don't
bad?
know.
Bad.
No,
That is
it's
very
really
very
good.
bad.
So you'll learn how to be a good boy very quickly, or else.
About the equivalent of like a 10 AC in D&D. Yeah.
What can that possibly be?
It's. I'm guessing you did a reflex as a dump stat.
What's this ref?
Yeah.
I'm not a ref. I don't play soccer. I don't need to put anything in this stat.
Upshot. Characters can die
5
quickly,
reflex.
and rebuilds are a possible thing midway through. I apologize for not being knowledgeable enough about the system to guide you a little better through the character
Oh
creation.
no, it's all
but
good.
I've
So
never
I
played
have
this one.
I have a 5 reflex. Is that so? That's my AC.
Your reflex plus your evasion skill.
All right, so I'm
Is your
not gonna be trying
armor
to
class
hurt him,
timing.
like cause damage. I'm just gonna like
Apparently, yeah, you're grappling.
grab his hand and then put my other hand on his shoulder, like that pressure
So
point.
hold on,
right
hold
under.
on 1 second. I have a 10 evasion and a 5 reflex.
No, your actual evasion level. The skill level. The 10 is a total for your roll before you know what I mean. That's your baseline roll for it, is what it says. You have 2 levels of evasion skill.
Okay.
Because your evasion actually goes off of your dex when you roll it. For whatever reason. That's
Yeah,
nuances of that.
just learning the system. I'm just
So if you had the cyberware that lets you dodge bullets and somebody rolls above your armor class, you could make a contested evasion check to see if you can roll above their attack number and you would dodge the bullet.
okay.
Or if it's in melee, you don't need cyberware to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the evasion skill is for when it's rolled. But statically, the number of levels that you have in evasion is added to your reflexes to establish your
Right.
armor class.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
It's cool. When you get hit, damn it, I prefer to put down armor on there too. But when you get hit, you apply the number of damage you take to your armor's stopping power, which is SP, right? So most of you have the base starting with an 11 stopping power. So say somebody shot you with their heavy pistol, roll 3d6 and deals 13 damage. Your armor would then stop 11 of the 13. The 2 would carry over to your actual hit points. And every time your armor has its stopping power overcome by a hit, it loses 1 stopping power.
Where do you
So
see
your
that?
armor-
Where's the stopping power at?
It should be right under the armor thing.
Armor. Okay.
Or right next to it. Under the armor section, there's a thing for head armor, body armor. It's
Yeah, I
under
don't
your
see any.
it's
Oh, I
right
see
under
it.
the
11. I got you.
roll part under addictions and critical
Yeah.
injuries next to your weapons.
Yeah, thank you.
And I also
So-
pull out a pair of handcuffs and handcuffs the hands that are holding each other and go out the door of the open air market that I can see, that I know is there, that nobody else can see, but Elaine's gonna stop, turn the handle of a door, open it, and drag him through it.
So there's no way that's happening. There's just no fucking way that's happening.
Wait,
We're
what?
missing something.
Why?
Wait, what?
Because
Because I could
Because you
overpower
rolled
a
a
cop.
7 on brawling somehow. Like that's not even possible. Also, I'm knocking
No,
you the
I
fuck
rolled
out.
an 11. The -4 isn't actually there because I'm not mortally wounded. I don't have 0 HP. I have 35 HP. You get 1 HP per year of life.
She grabs at you, Brenner, and will connect unless you make your evasion check now to dodge her melee attack.
Got a 17.
She's got an 11 difficulty, evasion 17. So you jump back out of the way as well, Brenner.
Oh, but I couldn't roll for an evasion? You told me I couldn't roll when he tried to do it to
You're-
me.
you're
You
in
cannot turn
cuffs.
around. Right, but I wasn't when it started, and he did not let me roll to dodge Dave's thing.
I'd love to see her get handcuffed one day.
Just
That'd be so
saying it
fun.
would be a kind of odd rule to make it easier for Dave to avoid getting me.
He's a cop. He
in
lives.
game.
That's his life, right?
Yeah.
Just
No,
That's his
she's
life
right. I
in
didn't give
game.
her. I didn't give her the roll when she tried to do
well,
it.
it's not
He
going to
did-
be the same, though, right? I mean,
you didn't
criminals are
need-
never
you
going to
didn't-
have the upper hand.
As
You didn't
someone
need it,
who
though. He
has
missed you.
needed, like 3 cops more than 20 minutes to get me restrained, I can be like, yeah, bro. Not all cops are good at handcuffing people quickly.
It didn't matter. You didn't need to dodge because he missed you.
Mhm.
Right.
That's why you're getting to attack him now, because he failed to grab a hold of you, and then you turned around and tried to put a hold on him. You know what I mean? If he'd have gotten you with his hit roll, then you could have made a dodge roll, but it was
Well,
unnecessary.
now you can shoot her in self-defense, Dave.
No, we're going
Yeah,
after
your-
each
your
other
weapon-
with
weapon-
cuffs.
Weapons free to go get to shoot her down in the street.
Yeah, I'm knocking her out. How do I do that?
They call them
You would
blackjacks.
need to make an attack with a weapon, preferably a melee weapon, which I believe you have one of.
Oh my fucking
I'm
god!
gonna try to evade this.
Okay.
I think I missed again. I got a 14.
Yeah, you missed again. 14 is your number, and you have to roll above it. So he
Oh,
throws
okay.
an attack at you, and misses.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna handcuff him.
Okay, make another grab attack at him. You have to hem him up before you can put the cuffs on.
10.
All right, Brenner, are you trying to get out of the way? I'm going to suggest that Officer Brenner up his evasion skill as soon as he gets hold of some improvement points.
All right. This is more fun than I usually have, so I'll give you one last chance. I am
So
letting my program.
So the whole premise of this guy is he's like a street muscle kind of guy. He's got an 8 brawling, but I can't like. Is it just 8 plus? I'm rolling bad, or am I missing a stat?
You roll a d10.
You have no levels in brawling. You have
Yeah.
a
You
good
have
deck.
And it doesn't make any sense that a computer hacker is going to beat up a
Yeah.
brawler.
Now I have an 8 brawling. Like that was. I tried to give myself like he's a boxer. For
Wait.
Christ's-
Why does it say 0?
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't say you have any levels in brawling. You have a good dex.
You have an 8 dex, but yeah, you didn't put any skill points in the brawling skill.
Fighting. What the? I don't know. I may have messed up. Let me pull him up and see if I missed putting that in there. It seems like a skill he would have.
Yeah,
gotta
that was. Well, that was the thought. I might have messed it up too. I don't know. But like I can't. I'm not gonna hit her.
Body fighting.
As
Yeah,
is-
but we're not actually trying to hurt each other. It's not a strength thing. It's a twisty thing.
He's trying to
Oh,
save
now
his
I'm trying
son
to
in the hospital. He's definitely trying to hurt you.
Well, he
Yeah.
didn't tell me that. You know, if he had said something like that, maybe I would have been happy to let him mug me or
He's
help
a- he's a
him mug
crook.
other people. Yeah.
He's a crook.
And why are they crooks? Because they would rather steal from other people than ask for help.
Well, he has no choice.
Yeah. Well,
His
the
wife put him up to it.
the sheet that I have imported for Brenner does not have, have
He
any
has a 0.
any brawl.
Did you take martial arts instead, or
I don't.
Or wait,
No.
dexterity right here, 6 brawling.
Okay.
I really just effed it up.
Oh, I do have a 6.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that would
now,
make sense if
now
you're
it
a boxer.
exists.
well, no? If he was a boxer, he would have brawling. That's kind of the skill.
Yeah, that's sort of the idea.
I did a lot of data entry, and I have
That's all good.
great difficulty focusing on it. I
Called you for got a couple zeros in my money.
Oh, well then, I guess if I suddenly see him like remember how to fight, I would not have chosen to continue attacking. If I had known he was good at it, I probably would have gone for running.
All right, I'm not sure how to get back to the roly thing. It's the data entry portion.
there you go.
That's some funny shit.
All right, take that.
No.
All right,
please.
that's a square hit. Elaine can try to dodge that. Go ahead and roll your. Nope, he got you. Squaw in the head.
I thought he was grabbing me,
Good.
not trying to hurt me.
Or,
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
knocking you out now.
Oh,
He said he was gonna punch you.
okay.
Do it. Go ahead
Shit.
and roll your. 1 second. Damage. Cyber. Red.
All right, there's something I do with the armor.
Wear it.
So the stopping power is 11. So the he has to roll something for damage, right?
He's checking it now.
Yep. Go ahead and
Probably like 1d6 or something.
Roll. D6 for me. This fight.
No,
Nice.
please don't.
That's either good or bad. I don't know.
I think that's the most damage you can do to me, David.
I think it explodes. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it does that too.
You
Oh
roll
my
again.
god.
Is that a
One
thing in this
time
game?
he-
The exploding
yeah,
dice?
yeah. We
Yeah.
agreed on it all together. Wow, you
Go
don't
ahead.
use good dice rolls in the games where we work together and defeat bad guys, but the one game we started with a fight, and now you roll like this? I am
I was
flattered.
serious, Dave.
Yeah.
I think you
that you
roll another
saved-
d6.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another d6.
Oh my god,
Oh.
see? See?
Again. Roll it again.
Roll another d6, Dave. No, six,
You're
six,
about to
six.
die.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Oh, well.
oh God, 13.
Thir-
Ah,
13.
my armor is 11, so should I take off one? You
You
explained
take
it.
2 points of damage, and your armor goes down 1.
Okay.
Brenner unleashes
You said
a
it was
brutal
on my
punch.
head?
No, I was just being colorful.
No.
He hits you in the body.
Oh, okay.
He never called the head. For the record, you can do called shots in
He did
Cyberpunk.
say I'm knocking her the fuck out, and to me that does heavily
true.
imply the
Yeah,
colloquial
but I
use
didn't-
of that phrase is to punch someone
But-
in the head.
I did not apply the negative
Hard
that
enough.
is applicable for the headshot to count. So we're gonna say it was just a
Right.
regular punch at the point.
All right.
Because if you try to do a headshot, it is -5 to hit.
Oh,
Okay.
well, he
Uh,
said,
Shots
then I'll retroactively make it not hit.
shots to the head
Mhm.
do double damage. If you shoot somebody's
Nice.
hand, it'll take out their weapon and disarm them. You know what I mean, and so on and so forth. Repercussions are pretty much what you would imagine for trick shots like that. But you would forego doing damage if you're trying to disarm somebody by shooting the weapon itself or whatever. But anyway,
Right.
so you slug her. Unfortunately, she's wearing armored clothes, Brenner, and while you know she felt the shot, the armor weave in her gear absorbs most of the damage. What would Elaine like to do now?
Fuck this, I'm out. Run.
Word. She's getting out of here on foot, man.
Who's
Isn't
fast?
it, do you get movement and action?
Yeah, I think the cheat sheet said you get movement and action.
Okay. Do I want to take a shot at him? Do I want to escalate this? No, because the goal is to figure out how to get us to work together from this starting point.
Would have
I'm-
been cheaper just.
I
paying
got
off.
hit. I'm making sure this is gonna go towards mains, so that way if things go
Do I
wrong.
get an opportunity attack?
This isn't D&D, Dave. Stop trying to hurt me.
All right, she starts running down the way, man. Are you chasing her?
Yeah, I'm getting my 500. I can't let the gang think that she's going to get the
I was
best.
gonna say,
of me.
it's right in front of the gang. You don't have a choice now.
Yeah, I'm taking her out.
Your street cred is on the line, dude. Totally.
Right. Like, I may not shoot her, but yeah, I'm taking her out.
I'm gonna pull out a Dale Gribble quote and say, "Don't chase her down. Shoot her in the back."
No, take me.
She was charging me.
You know what?
What,
I'm going to
too
shoot her in the
much?
leg.
Shoot
No,
her in
not
the
my
leg.
cybernetic. No, please, not my those. I need those for. Oh, can I make my legs make me run faster? Oh, well, probably not a thing.
Yes. But you have to get new legs.
So,
I have
so Chris, I'll leave
cybernetic
it to you.
legs.
If it's detrimental to the story, I won't shoot her. But if she can
No.
be fixed and it's not a big deal, I'll shoot her in the leg.
If
There
you
is a
go-
clinic right around the corner.
Then you're gonna owe me because these are expensive. These were like
That's not how it
1,000
works.
eddies.
There is a clinic right around the corner.
I'm running to the clinic to mains.
All right,
Right.
I'll take a shot.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
How do I do? Let me find-
That you should have weapons on there, and they should have an embedded roll right next to them.
Pardon me.
Should say attack with your weapon. Holy crap!
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say thank the gods for fucking Megan that you missed, because 27 damage roll is
Look at that. He got 3 more fucking 6s in a row. Look at this, you guys. He got a 6, a
Yes.
6. What?
So just making sure, is he supposed to have a 0 handgun skill?
no, he's
No.
not supposed to have a 0 handgun skill.
Fix that.
This might be a hit. Let's find out.
I may not have
Dave.
hit save on his sheet or something, man.
Do you have some like pent up
Well, it
aggression
says
that
it's
you
just
haven't
got a
told me
5,
or
too,
something
man.
here? Like, I feel like this is a lot of damage. I've never
No,
seen you
this
roll
is
such
how
damage.
this game works. You don't piss people off because they can
I
kill
d-
you.
I did that disclaimer for a reason.
Yeah.
You glocked when you should have talked.
Talk,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
You were in glocking distance.
I'm
Why
not
is it-
sure what's going on with the stats. I'll have to fix that. But like those are pretty much my wheelhouse things.
Know what the deal with it is? It's in here, right? It's and the handgun skill is logged in.
You said what was my thing?
I'm
like
looking at it right
16
now.
or something. So is your handgun an 8? Can you have an 8 in brawl and handgun?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
It would be a 6. The highest you can have is a 6, is a level 1. But
Here we go.
Okay, well that doesn't add
it
up.
probably
correctly.
has 6 in.
It's fixed. It's fixed. Whatever. The
There you
point is,
go.
it should be 5 higher, so the attack was a 13, which still actually misses her.
Yeah, but whatever fucking thing got that stray bullet just got pretty fucked up.
It was the wall back here. This Arabic-looking fellow managed to get out of the way of the line of fire when he saw Brenner raise his iron. Elaine runs down here and hops over dude's booth and is heading through the alleyway over towards the clinic. Brenner, are you giving chase?
Yeah, now I'm taking her out.
All right,
Dinner?
you're running after her.
No.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm good at pew-pewing. I used one of the templated stats on it. So.
I cast magic missile.
Shield.
Okay.
Wait,
Everybody
you
else
know
is
about
made.
Dungeons and Dragons? I didn't think anyone played that in this universe. Run.
Yeah, all your characters are gonna ditch the mission and go back to Elaine's place and play D&D.
Yeah, because there's an opening in my campaign if you want to put this nonsense behind us.
So, Brenner, just as you're getting to the alley, you see her go around the corner and into the clinic. At this point, Maine, like I said, these guys came in with the wounded corpo. You've brought him over to the table and got his pants taken off and
Wow, nice
are
job.
working
That
on
was
his
fast.
yeah, working on his leg right now. Dak and Zane are sitting here talking about the prospect of going up against these scabs. When you see Elaine come running in, breathless and a little red in the face from exertion.
That fucker is crazy.
Brenner, you get down to the door. She's nowhere to be seen in here. Go ahead and make me a stealth roll, Elaine.
Now you know why I wanted him off my back.
Yeah. I hope you give me a really good deal on that. He's fucking crazy. Where the heck is stealth? Evasion? Is it
I
evasion?
believe- No. One sec. I will
Okay.
figure out which one.
Oh, social.
It's
No.
under-
Body?
I haven't
Oh,
assimilated which
there
all
it is.
skills are. There you
16.
go. 16. You can make a perception roll when you come in, Brenner, to see if you see her.
So yeah, I rush through the door. He's here. Hide in the back.
I
Hide in the
have-
back.
I have zeros in every skill that I use. I didn't know what I was doing, I guess, when I made him.
No,
So,
I think I might have closed out the window with your screen open when I did him because he was the last one I did, and they didn't save.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
am
just
sorry.
even looking at
Sorry
the
for
sheet I
that.
printed, I have a lot of zeros.
Okay.
So like I
Go
don't think
back.
I can hit a 16.
Unless
I
he
have a
has
0 in soldiery.
Mhm.
Perception should be a 6 for Brenner.
You're more of a family doctor than a surgeon.
That also, again, we tie. Jeez, Dave, we tie a lot with our roles. We're really evenly matched.
Well, if it's a 6, I'd have a 17, right?
Mhm.
My math skills aren't as good as your son's, so I am standing by an advertisement on the wall for some for cybernetic legs that look a lot like the ones I have. But I'm trying to position myself so my leg is in front of the leg on the post on the ad. But I'm standing on a chair while I do it, so if I don't move at all, you won't be able to see me. But somehow he has depth
So
perspective or something.
5 plus 11 is a 16, which meets her stealth but does not beat it. So Elaine is nowhere to be seen as far as you're concerned, Brenner.
Holy crap! So
But
the
you
thing
do
I just
see-
described worked. Fuck.
But you do see
Mm.
Maine back there working on the corpo guy, and Dak and Zane standing there talking. And
Where'd
I
she
don't know.
go?
Who's
I'll ask the
asking where
room.
she?
I'll ask the
Okay.
room. Where'd she
We have no idea, says the room.
I don't know who you're talking about, but isn't it your job to keep those creeps off the street that just shot up our? Was it a bar? Was it a market?
It's
Market,
the night
yeah.
market.
Market.
It's just
Yeah, that shot up the market.
it's under the overpass from the highway right there. You know what I mean? You use it as cover. You got various stalls and a couple of open food cart people, and various hangers on and shit. Once in a while lately, this punk band called Iki has been, which is for those of you who don't know, is Japanese for peasant revolt, have been showing up to play there at the night market since you get a good crowd and whatnot. You think they're trying to break into the music scene here in Night City?
I'm still holding completely motionless in front of the advertisement because they haven't noticed me.
So is human perception? I'm sorry to be difficult. I'm just trying to look.
Human perception is more like insight.
So where is the actual perception skill on this PDF?
Are you in in your actual?
So I
character
have
sheet?
on the character sheet, the PDF. I have a 6 perception, level 6, 5 stat, base 11. So what would that do to my roll? So mine is supposed to be, yeah, it says level 6, stat 5, so base 11 plus whatever I rolled.
If you roll a 1, do you get like a minus on your stat or something? Because I have a
No.
9 plus a D10. I rolled a 1 and it gave me a 4.
Are you
So
mortally
like
wounded?
my brawling is level 6 on the PDF. So's perception.
Oh, the exploding dice works on a 1 as well.
Oh, you can explode
So,
down?
Yes,
You
your
can explode
perception
downwards. Okay.
should be 6 points higher than it is. So it is a 17, and yeah, she's
Okay,
over
then
here
you
behind
do
the
see
desk.
me in front of the advertisement.
All right, I'm going to walk slowly with the gun pointed right at your head. I'm going to need that 500 now.
I freeze.
Mike,
All right.
You see this cop walk in, and You are immediately seized by a stroke of brilliance. If you
Pull the
can get
trigger
this
and I'll give you
crooked cop,
500.
there you go. If you can incite this crooked cop to call down the 5-0 on the scav nest, you may be able to clear them out and break in and get what you need to get unopposed.
There you go. Let's do that for 500. What do you
So
say?
you
crooked
say
cop?
something like, "I'll give you 500 to do the thing DM said."
No, I said I was gonna have him pull the trigger for 500, but DM came up with a better idea.
A different idea. No, I'm just kidding.
Who's offering the 5?
Me.
The suit.
The
The
exact-
Yeah.
suit.
The fancy suit. Yeah. With the
else?
You gotta
shot
get the
leg.
bullet out of his leg.
How much does
Yeah.
it cost to get that bullet out of the leg, though?
You're the doctor.
Well,
you
you-
get to set the price. You can literally like.
Does he have
Standard-
insurance? $10 million.
He does have insurance, but Eric is illegal, so he doesn't work with insurance. He's a cash only operation here.
Yeah, I mean, she's got warrants. If you're going to pay off her warrant for 500, then that's fine with me.
No.
I
So,
don't have warrants out for my arrest. He's trying to just strong arm the money out of me.
I think that you're missing the point here. I've got a predicament that I need help with, and I think that you're in a unique position where you may be able to help me out, and financially, we can both benefit.
Well, why don't you explain it to me in real small words, Mr. Rich Guy?
Pull the trigger. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I
How
think
much
I might
smaller
be,
words do you need?
I mean,
I don't know.
I could probably
know,
take
Mike.
one or two hits to the dome of the gun.
Let's find out how deadly the system is. Pull the trigger. No.
Yeah, then
Mike,
do it.
he
Do it, bitch.
She seems to be a net runner, Mike. She might be useful to you if you. get
Well,
hold of
that's
this.
what I said before. That she might be useful.
Come on, Cobb. Are you a
But
pig
I'm a
or
little
a
bit
chicken?
in a bad mood, you know. Got shot in the leg and all, ruined my suit.
Yeah.
But
course.
but anyway, so we need to go over to the scavengers area and find somebody that's been taken against their will. I know I have the location, but I think that if you can call down your boys in blue and help us out, I can help you out from a financial perspective.
That sounds outstanding. I'll help you out just as soon as I collect on her warrant. So I'm gonna handcuff Megan and search her.
Okay.
I don't keep money on me. Oh,
Yeah, all her
can
money's
you
in-
search?
It's all
I
digital.
swear it's in my bra. No, it's definitely. Oh, I guess if you really want to go find it, you can. You might want to put a glove on first.
Or 3.
So how would that work? Do I like steal her phone and transfer it to myself on Zelle? Like what? How does that?
You can't
we-
steal my
that-
money. I'm a net runner.
Yeah, that's the trick about mugging people these days. You really can't just physically take their money. It's linked to her cyberware and her head computer and the processor and stuff in there, and she has to willingly send it to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you that I have cash on me
suppose-
somewhere.
So open up her
suppose-
skull,
keep-
and then you get the cyberware.
Take the
and
numbers out of her
bang,
memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Does
what-
she
you
have
suppose-
Megan? Do you have guns or
suppose-
anything valuable on you?
Of course.
You can take her legs.
They're bought and paid for.
Do I have
I'll
anything
search her
valuable?
for.
I have a pistol.
valuable.
Yeah, you
Wait.
Wait. The Ripper down.
No, you
can have
don't.
the Ripper down for cyber legs and sell those.
I don't want to
I
take her
mean-
legs.
I
but-
mean, I'm gonna
know,
be like, are you guys just letting this happen? Can you guys get him off of me?
Quick to the point,
Dax!
which would solve your
What the fuck?
You could probably collect from Maine and DAC right now. You know they have money. They just got paid by people. Maine is in the process of completing a job right now, which did cost you 150 eddies, Mike, to get your legs sewn up.
All right. Well,
150 eddies.
I'll take her
Yeah.
pistol. And
No,
call it
you will
good.
not. You cannot take my pistol. You can't just announce that that happens. I am
He's a
fighting you
cop. You
for
can do
it.
that. I
All
say
right,
we all
let's go.
shoot her.
I mean, and
This is
I'm
funny.
looking over to the rest of the room, being like, so no, the doctor, Doc Main, don't you have security or something? He's just trying to rob me. Help, please.
I don't have security.
Hmm.
Also, I do not like the look of his gun there, so
I don't like. He's
Actually,
just,
650.
technically, Maine, you pay money, so Brenner is your security.
Yeah, so he's kind of our bodyguard. So
like you have a kind of symbiotic relationship. He comes down here and busts up the gang rivalries and tries to keep the place clean so you guys can make your money and pay him. It's a pretty standard protection racket.
So what is her warrants worth? How much?
I don't have any warrants out. He's making it up.
She's got warrants for
the-
200.
Her warrants
I can pull
are
up my.
$200
I'm going to
for
quickly pull up
for
my. What?
yeah, you do have 2 warrants, one for public intoxication and one for what is it when you make a
assaulting an
scene?
officer. I'm just kidding.
That wasn't
yeah.
what?
No, that is a charge you could press if you were so inclined, Brenner.
I don't have any charges right.
Man, I feel like
what? You
feel
can't
like
just
giving
give
somebody
warrants, active warrants, because if my character had known she had an active warrant, she would have already reported to the precinct to turn herself in and get that handled, because nobody should
that's
ever
cool. That's cool. You go to look at it, Elaine, and your AI assistant takes care of it for you. Brenner, her warrants just disappeared off of your heads-up display in your cyber eyes.
Yeah, you clearly hacked it. Somebody's gonna have to come up with the 2, or I need to take this hand.
I tell you what, I'll give you 100 just to settle this issue, and you come with us and help us with the scavenger issue. And I'll give you 5 for that.
All right, sounds good.
All right, there you go. I'll give him 100 eddies.
Okay. Brenner, you get the transfer.
Nice.
You're
So, Chris,
assuming-
just looking at this, I think the stats did not go in, so I'm putting them in now.
Yeah,
Well,
Okay. If
I'll
you
go.
want to do it, or I can take care of it between sessions. I'm sorry it didn't. It
no,
didn't
it's all
stick.
good. I'm just learning it.
It's
I'm
been
trying
a
to
good
figure out
4,
my stats.
been a good 4 or 5 hours yesterday putting characters in here.
I'd be
So what
cross.
you're saying is you slacked all week?
Yeah. Well, I didn't slack. I was more. As a DM, I try to be a little more concerned with the story. I mean, I'm not going to point any fingers, but sometimes being a DM is like trying to herd cats.
I don't know what
And-
you're talking about.
Meow.
And the first
Meow, meow, meow,
the
meow,
first
meow, meow.
session is always a unique trial, especially in a world like this, where your characters are separated by lifestyles and echelons of society, and need to be brought together in some kind of way to attempt to achieve a goal.
Yeah. So we're all
I get
working
it.
for the corpo.
You are currently employed by the Corpo, yes. Speculatively. Well, not Elaine. She's just been sprung for the cheap bail cost that Mike covered to get that drama past you, so you could move on to what he's trying to accomplish.
Yeah. I got to get Stephanie
you-
back.
You're not sure what it is that he's trying to accomplish here, but he clearly wants it very badly.
He needs some money. I need some chickadee.
Maine, they are talking about some sort of operation where they get paid, man. You could use an opportunity to increase your cash flow, especially if Brenner's here to shake you down early.
I could also get some good parts if they help me drag boys back here.
Well, it's become apparent that we need the doctor on call.
Yeah, the Scav Nest may have some cyberware that you can pirate while you're there. This could turn out to be a big score for you. You too, Zane. Scavengers are known for having, the parts that they've most recently extracted laying about until they move them. So if you get the place, if this plan to have Brenner call into Fuzz and try to clear the place out and swoop in there
Definitely.
while the place is, more or less empty, works out, it could be a solid score for everybody here. It seems like, the Corpo hasn't put any limits on your ability to snatch things, so it seems as if he's after some. He said he wanted to recover this girl. You hope it, or you guess at this point, that he's intending to do so alive. But if she's in a scav nest and has been there for any length of time, the likelihood of her being alive is slim to none, unless they're using her to, record some sort of super nasty snuff style brain dance, which does happen. But for those of you who don't know, brain dance is you can have cyberware implanted that records all of your sensory input that comes into your brain, even stuff that you don't consciously realize happened. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a room and there are sounds that are, you never really registered, like people talking in a conversation across the way that you never made out, it'll have all of that data in there. It's an incredibly useful tool, but mostly people use it for porn, because humans. But you can record pretty much any kind of sensory input and then play it back in people who have the correct cyberware, and you experience it. You don't just see it; you feel what they felt, sensations, sounds, all of that.
Can you hyper focus on different parts of the memory to like zoom in to things that you can perceive that the person who experienced it might not have been able to?
Yeah, if you're skilled enough, there are those that can do that. Elaine, you're aware of that. It is not impossible to do that, but
Hypothetically, not like I would ever do that.
right. So, anyway, that was just a quick aside. So, Mike, you get your legs stitched up. Maine, are you gonna throw your hat in to help this guy do what he does and try to get yourself paid off, or score some loot?
Hey, Mr. Suit, what corpo are you with?
Night.
You are with Militech.
I thought it was Night Corp, but okay.
No, Night Corp is the target of your conspiracy theory.
I knew that.
They-
It was just Destiny.
They are a rival corporation, and to expose, I don't want to give too much away, but to expose what you're investigating would cause them massive issues politically, financially, across the board. You know what I'm saying? And could only, benefit your company having been the whistleblowers. It would make your career to prove this conspiracy of yours, which is, why
7
you're
is
pursuing
his
it
life
so
number.
heavily.
So that's which one?
Good to know.
So, Eric, are you trying to get involved in this, or are you just going to let this pass?
Yeah, I'll get involved in this. Once again, spare parts to scavenge.
So the doctor as well, Mike, offers his services in your little endeavor.
Wonderful. We got a cop, we got a net runner, we got a doctor.
Why do you keep saying you have me?
Okay, we don't have a net runner. I saved your ass. You owe me.
You didn't pay off the
money. Yeah, who was strong arming me?
Yeah.
So Mike hands over little shard chips to each of you, and you look at the data he has, which is augmented by the data that I think Zane found earlier. It was you, Jason, that did the net searches earlier on the location and whatnot. So you see a pretty standard building. Hold on, I'm going to move you over to the big map so I can show you where you're going.
I mean,
I know
want
the
to help for
names of the places in the town don't mean much to you. A pretty standard small scale building in Rancho Coronado. It's on the corner. 2 stories. Unfortunately for you, Brenner, it is well out of your area of influence, man.
Yeah.
You can make some calls and probably get a couple of squad cars to swing by there and do something. But actually calling in an active deal and getting a proper weaponized responses out of your capability.
Oh,
for this
that's what
area.
we paid him for, though. Come on now.
Well, we don't know
Oh,
that
you-
that's his limitation yet.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I'm telling him this, and you are not aware of that.
well, that's fucked up.
Well,
Oh
I'll call
no,
in
the
whatever I
crooked
think I
cop
can
is doing
to
something
go,
shady and crooked. What a surprise!
We'll do a security sweep on the area just to see what can be done.
So, you load up in
Then kill him and take his spot.
I guess in Brenner's squad car.
I'm not getting in that car. I'm what?
All right, we're gonna leave her behind. Splitting up the party already.
Shotgun.
Drive down to Rancho Coronado. Meanwhile, Dave Brenner has called in a couple of favors to your associates in NCPD who handle that area. And you have definitely a couple of squad cars going around there looking for suspicious activity.
Megan, you did it.
You tune in your radio to the correct frequency to hear what's going on in that area. And maybe 5 minutes before you're at your target, when you're in the car, you're getting chatter about suspicious activity in the area and cops on foot outside of their vehicle pursuing suspects.
So-
There is
What are we here for? And so Mike's called in a mission to go what?
We got to find a comrade of mine. She was taken by the scavengers. I have the location. So we're looking for a woman. Her name is Stephanie something or other.
No, Mike. That's your Stephanie is your assistant and informant. She's the one who told you about this. The girl that you're
Oh, I
after is actually an employee of Night Corp,
I got you.
and that ties into the information that only you know at this point why you want her. But it's her or her head computer that you want to get a hold of.
There you go.
Like just her head computer is fine. You don't need all of her.
I just need the information.
Your girl Stephanie is currently embedded with the 6th Street gang and is completely safe. She's probably at some kind of block party drinking beers and having barbecue and probably smoking dope at this.
Well,
at
that's
this point
not
of the-
fun. Better to have Stephanie.
Well, that's what she.
While we're in
She's
the
paid.
cop car,
We play with the sirens and lights.
well, actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna be like, is there a do I see a easy to access jack-in point?
I'm assuming that Brenner made the Netrunner sit in the back seat. Yeah.
Yeah, behind the cage.
No, I said I
Yeah.
literally said shotgun. You guys heard me say shotgun. If you were gonna say no, you can't claim shotgun. You can't be like, oh, she's been riding the whole time, and then as soon as she wants to do something, let's retcon to say when she called shotgun, we said no.
I'm paying the bills. I get shotgun.
Okay, then I'll
I
drive.
don't know.
There you go, Brenner.
Oh, that sounds good.
All right. So I don't think we're going to be able to do much more tonight, other than get to the building. Is there anything that you need us to do with these characters, Chris, before next time?
No, I will review them and make sure everything is correct again. And if I have any questions, I'll get in contact with you guys. Next week we'll be doing Dungeons of Drakkenheim, which I have all set up already. We had left off in the lair of the deep ones, where you had gone to the second dot on the map and investigated all that stuff. But
Yep.
we will pick up with that next week, and then the first full session of Cyberpunk will be the week after.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Chris. Sorry for mugging you, Megan.
All right.
You lie.
You
did it
didn't.
on
You didn't
purpose.
successfully. It was an attempted mugging. Thank you very much.
Crooked.
Lucky my
All right,
stats were
y'all.
nice. All right,
Yep.
bye guys.
Bye.
Stay Stay safe in the snowstorms. I'm about to go outside and check and see if I need to shovel my driveway right now.
Hey, don't throw your back out.
Have fun, guys.
I will see y'all.
Peace.
Yep. Later.